Alrighty. Yeah, the mic's on. The mic is on. We're all good. Music's on. What's happening? What's happening with this green screen? Because I'm too far over. This big old shadow. I think I know what's up. Oh wow, that's just made everything worse. There we go. Kashi, how's it going, pal? Had a quick nosy at the Discord there. Discord. Before I hit live, or as I went live. Oh, you've got a pizza crunch. Best way to kick off your night for all the big travelling. Still here and eating. Where is it? Where is it, yeah? Because see, when you say you've got a pizza crunch, I know that means I can get that pizza crunch with minimal issues. Or Saturday morning. I don't know why I keep thinking it's tomorrow you're travelling. Tomorrow's your last day before travelling. Tomorrow's the one... Is tomorrow the one down behind Scenic Centre? There's like, you got a Scenic Centre, it's got like the car park and it's like the row of shops behind that. Dairy-free pizza crunch. I need that. I really need that in my life. Ah. That was it. Hidden it right. I can't believe see like how narrow Scotland is compared to like everywhere else. It's weird that you can't go straight from here. You need to go to Edinburgh. I need the vintage shops. I need to check those vintage shops. Right, I'm getting well. I'm still getting right in with kind of more vintagey type things like jewellery wise, clothes wise not so much. A very specific like geek chic style of like things like this. Old school shit. Well, actually, old school. This is retro. Zap's retro. Like mostly gaming shit, because I'm a big fucking nerd. Vegan bakery. I've heard of some good vegan bakeries. I've only been to one, which is up near Maki and Ramen, because they do amazing vegan carrot cake. That's what, Kasha, that's what we were meant to do. Remember, we were meant to set up a day. I was just going to like hit up these places, like Mono, vegan bakery, all that, because you know where all the good shit is. I don't. I just like go to places and be like, this doesn't look like it's got any dairy in it, so I'll take this. Bye. What we can do, right? Yeah, when you're back, arrange a wee day. Just gonna hit up bakeries. Oh, it's this nice day. We'll just sit outside somewhere. Have a wee munch. That actually sounds so nice. It sounds really, really nice. Nice, chill. Vegan food buying. Vegan food eating. Right. Yeah, right, we're doing it. We're doing it when you're back. And you get to tell me about Australia as well. Show your holiday pics. So even better. Right, let's booting up. Pentiment, that's what I'm doing. This button. Yeah. All the food and you'll tell me about it. Oh shit, I pressed the button. There we are. Pentiment, there we are. Right, so quick recap. I say a recap, there's one guy I can't remember the name of. It's the guy we both don't like. Big boss man. His name, I keep wanting to call him Otto, but it's not Otto. Otto's the wee guy that fancies Eva. I think it's Eva. Again. Alright, we'll see again. Big boss man, he's dodgy as fuck. And his wee sidekick person. The name. Do you know what actually do you know what we can do? We can continue. And hopefully I've got a list of names. Folks. Yeah, dodgy as fuck. I mean, it's been said. How you doing, Si? Si, you know you've played this. There's not a way to check like past kind of like information as there. Isn't. I thought I'd be able to get like a list of names or stuff. See like stuff that we've looked at here. Annoying. Right. But anyway, quick recap. Somebody's dead. It was stabbed. We need to go. Drucker house, that's where we're going. Get something to eat, chill, calm down. Oh wait, journal. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. People. Aye, right. Obviously it says people right there. Ferenc. Dodgy as fuck. Gernot. That's it. Gernot's the guy in charge. Ferenc is... He's a wee sidekick. Brother Guy. He's just a shit. But it's oh, it wasn't Adoc. Adoc's a good guy. Cecilia also surprised us. I thought, oh, she's going to be right in there with Gernot. And she's like, nah. Do this properly. Otto's the one that's in love with Ava. Prior's the... Oh, Piero. Prior. Brother Piero is... There's no more. There's no more. We're not talking about it. Oh, no, wait. Brother Prior, isn't he? Brother Prior's the one that's been accused. He's the one that's been arrested. It is... Remember anyone's names? Where is he? Who's the guy that died? It was Lord something or other. I knew. See, when I was trying to think about this earlier, I was like, I'm going to have to look through this and write this down. And I should have. Aye, we were close. The Baron. I'm just going to call him the Baron. Yeah, we might have to. Because he's not here. Well, let's have a look at the glossary. No, we won't. Blood. Need to find a way in advance. Get in advance. Speak to Brother Matthew about payment. Well, again, it might be reserved to negotiating for the funds. I mean, these all seem Lorenz. Thank you, Sai. That's the one. Lorenz is dead. Piero's been accused because let's be honest, it didn't look good. He was there with a knife in his hand, standing over a dead body. You're like, it's not looking good. So we will be. Oh. Did I get him killed? Or did he get him killed himself? I don't think it's possible to do no death run in this. But way to come, have something to eat. Oh, wait. Good day, Andreas. Time while holding an ice cream. Though. Kind of ice cream do you have though? What was I saying? Alright, you need to come here, have something to eat. Oof. Love a cornetto. I need to see if they've got any vegan cornettos, because I've only been able to find vegan magnums, which are good. Good. It's still a cornetto. They're all made exactly the same, aren't they? They're probably all made in the same warehouse. Let's be honest. Or same factory or whatever. And just package different. Farm foods. I need to go to farm foods. Stock up on all my ice cream. They're all different, but they're all good. Good different. I wish there was a farm foods near here. I think the nearest one it is. I'm pretty sure there's a... Oh no, wait, I keep thinking there's a wee kind of like a industrial estate. But it's got a Iceland. Not an industrial estate, what's it called? Big shopping area. It's got an Iceland, not farm foods. It's a bit annoying. Alright. So I'm not sure. I want to come inside and sit down for a minute. Yes. Appreciate the rest. Yeah, Sai, eating that dairy is going to make sure that once is extremely short. Could use my opinion. Right, let's go inside, chill, something to eat. A wee chin wag. That'll be good. And then I'm going to go do not really an autopsy, but we're going to be examining the body. Could you fix my plate? Yes, please. Yeah. Oh, she must have invited us over more often so I can one compliment, right? Nah, Klaus, you fucked it. Doesn't count, it's just to say something. I thought that once, but I lived with less pain and it was nice. I do enjoy less pain. I've been pure tempted. You know, you can get those, there's like kind of tablets you can get that helps with your digestion of lactose. And I'm like, I've always been kind of I've always been tempted to like take one and then just like have a slice of like proper cheese or ice cream and see how well they do. You can maybe like some normal pizza. I'm really enjoying this. I am intrigued. It's got me, man. It's got me. It was like it goes for like 0 to 100, and you're like, I'm right in it. Right, and I am doing it. We're investigating murders. It's so very much my shit. How many times the places have given me dairy versions? So it's worth having around. Yeah, I need to get it just in case. That's what I'm always worried about, like getting something and it's going to have something in it. Or not like, see, like it's cooked in butter or something, but you don't really say that. That kind of thing. Oh, Bertold. Sleepy. It's 12 o'clock. Bertold, get a grip. You're away. You should not be tired at 12. Oh, yeah, let's get tired at 12 because we're old. I do like that style. And I've noticed like, see when somebody's like wanting like getting like really forceful, like shouting, it's got like kind of splashes of ink. That's good. But even like the font difference, so you know like they aren't speaking like English or whatever the kind of native language as well we are. That'd be Italian, I guess. And as wee bits, I'm assuming like see when it's like kind of faded, it's like they're not, you're kind of like just managing to like maybe piece together the translation rather than the kind of straight up this is it kind of thing. I'm going to do a new run of Till Spiegel. There was a printing a few years ago in Strasbourg, but it was awful, almost bereft of illustrations. Cute fluffy dog. Cashy. Pay the picture tax, you're going to have to try and get that and stick it somewhere. The printer folk have their own unique textile. I thought it would be like that. This is only one that hasn't spoken the same language, it seems. So this is obviously like translated. I wasn't sure like when we'd come across other people to kind of like test that theory. And like, because there was 5 or 6, there was it as many as that? 5 or 6 maybe examples when it's like pick your text style. I'm assuming that's going to be like different languages. I'm fine with a background being dense and busy. At least her woodcuts. They are. The drawings were mine, but she did the block cuts. I've got enough talent to draw designs, but only she can do the woodcuts and the type. I've seen the kind of wood print stuff, and it's honestly talented people a bit. Blessed, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Yep. Oof. What were the bells for at the Abbey? They were sounding for a long time. The visit nobleman, just straight in. Visit nobleman Lorenz Rothvogel was found murdered in the chapter house. Just went by here yesterday. This seems appropriate dinner chat for like the what 5, 6 year old that's sitting there. Gets worse. One of the elderly brothers I work with in the scriptorium, Piero, was accused of the crime. Right, so see when I was sitting here trying to like piece it all together with this fucking fragmented thing, could have just kept playing. I didn't care so. How can a monk do such a thing? I'm sorry, Andreas. The Baron seemed like an interesting man, and I know he's been a patron of the Abbey for years. How did he die? Could it be an accident? I mean, it could have fell backwards repeatedly into the knife. It's a possibility. Stone floors. There has been storms, so... Does the abbot really believe that Brother Piero killed him? He always spoken of him in the kindest terms. Seemed like being stabbed. A lot of blood. There's a lot of blood, but I don't expect what happened. I'd rather spare the details, but it's hard to believe what happened to him was natural. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to spell in the details. We are eating, so Can't believe Piero did it. I can't imagine him harming anyone. Oh, don't hold back on my account. I've had children and even helped Agnes deliver a few. I'm not squeamish. I'm thinking about wee Berthold, but he's all for it. But if it wasn't Brother Piero, who do you think could have done it? I did see Lucky Steiner get into a shouting argument with Lorenz yesterday just before I walked by your place. Why would he have cause to shout at a nobleman? I mean, pick it. Pick one. Egg pasta, sausage, bread. I'm gonna have a wee bit of bread first. There's probably something else going on that you wouldn't know about, dear. And what do you mean? I don't want to trade gossip, but I'm going to trade you some gossip. Really want to know, talk to some of the other women in town. Well, Mother Cecilia up at the Abbey. Cecilia is the eye. Got my logic brain on. Would Lucky argue with Lorenz about the nuns? What was the need for that? Lucky is a forthright man. I'm sure if you ask him, he'll tell you what the argument was about. That is really good advice. I would just go straight to the source. When Lorenz and I were walking through the meadow, the widow Kemperin came out of the woods and... Yes? Like, don't interrupt me. She cussed him. I'm not surprised. Otelia's late husband Rannig ran afoul of Lorenz in his last visit to Tassin. Don't remember the details, but Rannig died just last year and Otelia hasn't been the same since. For some pasta, loading up on the carbs. She was old, no bitch even before she was old. Alright, Klaus. She's had to deal with a job slot in life. And now she lives all alone at the edge of the woods. The rumors she's going to lose her property soon. I do pity her, even if she's a bitter woman. There should be some exception in the law for her to inherit. It seems like it would be more just. It wasn't always this way. I think my great-grandmother inherited this land way back when. Before the patriarchy stepped in, you mean? Men changed it, they can change it back. You're right as always, my dear. Enough about Otelia. Is there anyone else you think may have done it? I don't know if he has any ill intent, but Prior Ferenc has been acting strangely since the day Lorenz arrived. Perhaps an academic disagreement. I know they're both avid readers, both of classics and new works. On his last visit, the Baron bought a book on astronomy for me. I know the Prior has some similar interests. Would the Prior kill someone over a simple disagreement? Not that outlandish. When I was in university, I saw men throw punches over small academic concerns. What's an opinion for some is a testament for faith for others and worth killing for. Yeah, and Lorenz is very critical of their order. Would order be the right phrase to use? That may be so, but I've never seen that sort of anger in Prior Ferenc. Not even when Gernot was at Abbot instead of him. Afterwards he seemed bitter but never violent. It just doesn't seem to be part of his character. Lucky the Widow and the Abbey Prior. Oh, Lucky the Widow and the Abbey Prior. Anyone else? Something strange when we approached the Abbey together. Mother Cecilia was outside with some of the sisters. Mother Cecilia scowled and took the nuns inside without saying a word. They have a history. It sounds like Lorenz has wound up a lot of folk. I do not know Mother Cecilia personally, but I've never heard anyone speak badly of her. She had cause to dislike the Baron. I believe she had good reason. Well, sounds like there's a lot to look into. Alright, let's go with that one. Always welcome here, Andreas. Anytime. Yeah. Especially welcome with this one. God be with you, Andreas. Be good till I come back. You'll try. Good. Right. Several lists to follow, but where should I start? Dr. Lucky, he's probably walking in front of his house. The widow lives south of here near France Bower. Don't recognise France. Prior Frank is usually at the scriptorium, but I won't be able to talk to him until tomorrow. Speaking of scriptorium, I really should look at what Frank was writing in that book yesterday. Nothing will prevent me from talking to Mother Cecilia in the convent. But if I don't attend Blood Florian's examination of the body at the Abbey, he'll have to do it without me. Right, I feel like the examination. Right, Miklaus is away or about to be away. Don't need to go to Mel. I feel like the examination of the body is the first thing I should do, and then I can go and speak to folk. I feel like we could have just walked in the door. Glad the storm didn't delay you. Now, even though I gave instruction I was not to be disturbed, we must work quickly. Seeing a corpse up close can be unsettling for some. I hope you're up to it. The Medicine University, we saw dead bodies. I'll be fine. Seeing a dead body is different from examining one directly. Now, you should probably take notes as we go. They might be useful later. Don't know if I need to actually take notes, like me, but in case. I'll begin the inspecting his anterior, starting with the face and head. No visible wounds, no blemishes, teeth in good condition, nothing unusual. Neck, shoulders, and chest are ordinary. Notes. Aye. I should go. Like notes. Notes. Cashy, come on. I need to clean some blood away to examine the torso. It is a puncture wound between the 6th and 7th ribs. It's fairly shallow. Aye, notes. Aye, see. You get it now. Fairly shallow though. I estimate it penetrated only about an inch and it likely came from his own hand. That... It's like, how can you... Suppose you're like, you're stabbing somebody, you'd be going up the way, so the wound would be like up like that. But if you're holding it yourself and you go in, if you're holding a knife and you stab yourself, you can't do it awkward to go up the way, so you'd go down the way. Unless somebody was taller than you, stabs you, then it goes down. But that would still be... Anyway, do you know what? That wasn't deep enough to kill him. It's likely incidental, received while falling on his own knife. He must have some other wound that issued forth all the blood we found him in. So you're saying he fell on his knife? He fell on his knife, but that wasn't enough to make the amount of blood that was there. It means it's incredibly unlikely that Brother Piero stabbed the Baron, but it doesn't explain what actually killed the man. Brother Piero should never have picked up that knife. Sure, the appearance of guilt never crossed his mind. Now then, let's move on. There is a sore on his sex, probably from the French disease. I doubt it had anything to do with his murder. What one's the French disease? Is that I can't remember what one the French one is. That probably. The disease French soldiers received in the brothels of Naples. Syphilis, that's the one. Thank you, Si. How do you know of it? I'm going to say we discussed it. It spread rapidly even north of the Alps. The treatment is dire as it involves heavy mercury consumption. Well, I'll sort it. Any illness you've got, rather quickly. We'd call it an STI. Aye, not a disease. It was only like fairly recently it was changed to STI. It used to be STD. That's a kind of fairly recent development. I get a bit of word. Anyway, it seems the Baron was not the most faithful husband. Not uncommon among the nobility. I would expect Monk to be more shocked. Like, yeah. Many years as a mercenary, there we go. Sex and death are common companions in that world. I thought there was a difference in type. Could be. Sex isn't all that rare, even in the abbey. Between the monks and the nuns. It's not relevant to examination, Andres. Let's continue. That's a yes. Everyone. Everyone's gone at it with everyone. Other than a few blisters on his feet from what I assume are new shoes. There's nothing wrong with his legs. Andres, can you help me turn them over? Grunt an affirmation stoically. Got that one. Got you. When you see like a big gaping wound in his back, you're like, this will be where all the blood came from. A slight irregularity in his spine, possibly from an old injury. I don't think it's anything to do with how he died though. Spent enough time with nobles to guess that he probably fell off his horse while hunting. Just a side of ST. If I said I got an infection or caught a disease, it would be different things. Yeah, aye. But it's like it's all. I don't really use disease anymore, do we? I don't know if that's a. I don't know, to make it a kind of less stigma kind of thing. I think it's just a general. You would get an STI now into it. There's something on the desk there. It's like a silly thing to risk your life for. I'm not want to talk. Whatever the reason, it didn't contribute to his death. I'm gonna be like, yeah, there is headwind. I mean, yeah, that'll do it. I've never seen someone walk away from a headwind of this severity. I imagine the force of impact would have to be quite great to crack the skull. Right, again, so could it have been an elderly man that did this? Could it be, I don't know, somebody a bit more youthful? Brother Guy, maybe? I like the benefit of university study, but the battlefields of Poland and Lithuania did provide an education of sorts. Should finish my degree. There's no need to despair. Many hands would make more work in this instance. Nah. Hey, you joking? He could just about paint, and it took him forever. He's now just magically got the strength to lift something heavy and blunt enough to cave in a skull of someone younger than him. The wound looks like it was caused by a single powerful blow from a blunt object, probably no more than 4 or 5 inches across. How can you tell? The skull is cracked in a single spot and has a clear impression in the skin around it. It would take extraordinary precision to hit the same spot twice unless the Baron were already dead. It's likely he didn't die immediately. How long could he have survived? Seen similar injuries in battle. The victims don't last more than a few minutes, but it's an agonising death. Even so, he couldn't have wandered far from where the blows first struck. He may have been attacked in the chapter house. See, yeah, there wasn't any. The only thing that was there was the knife. And he must have, well, like, saying here, like, he must have fell on it. So I don't know if he had it in his hand and maybe, like, defend himself and then, like, the injuries overwhelmed him, so he's probably got this in his hand and he's fell over and just went, He's either took the murder weapon or quickly cleaned it and then put it back. If it wasn't the chapter house, it's going to be one of the surrounding rooms. So we need to look for a weapon that looks like that shape. It's either attacked in the chapter house or someplace in the immediate area. So what I said, honestly. There's a lot of bits in the church. Can't imagine it. Rutger and Matthew are in and out of there constantly. Oh yeah. Noise in the church is easy to hear, and the Baron would have to go through the cloister to wind up in the chapter house. Oh, should have went with the garden. Whoever killed the Baron was a blunt instrument of considerable heft. Don't know if anybody would have heard anything in the garden, because it was raining at the time, and there's been like the storms, so that's like dulling a lot of noise. The part that impacted him was likely a little smaller than a fist. 2.5 inches around. That's a pig mallet, joining hammer, or even a round stone 45 inches across held in the hand. That's specific. Estimate size, distance, and number have always come easily to me. Hopefully your talents will help you find the murder weapon in short order. I think the garden's the place to go. Like a rock, like small in a fist, but you'd be able to like hold it and get a good, and it's going to like just blend in with everything around about it. And then another muffled noise for the rain. Whoever did this must have caught the Baron unaware. Save the small knife wound. He has no other injuries. Suppose that he was struck, drew his knife to defend himself and fell in it before Brother Pierre discovered him. Seriously, honestly, give me a job as an investigator. Like, right, have you seen the size of Thor's hammer? Huge. He's not using a wee ball peen hammer, he's using a, like, 10 times size mallet. And if he used that, there would not be a head left. I believe we discovered 2 important things. Baron was killed by a blow to the head from a heavy, blunt object. To find what caused the blow, it may lead you to the killer. We also know that Piero didn't stab the Baron. We know that, and I suspect even the abbot knows that. We need more evidence to convince the archdeacon. Oh, there is one other item of interest. I found it in the Baron's jacket. Didn't want to open it without you. What's been in his pockets? What's in his pockets? A note of some kind. Just you open it more carefully than I would. I mean, I would expect you to be careful considering you're doing autopsies, but whatever. What does it say? The girl who died and the innocent with her. Matins chapter. What girl and what innocent? And his pocket says. Someone from the village. What girl? Maybe someone from the village? That could be anyone. I'm not as familiar with the families as you are. Can you tell who wrote it? They're not in Italian, I can tell you that. Italian scribes is humanist script. This is a highly refined Gothic hand. As good as Adoc and Gaia, I don't think they could replicate this. So I'd do that just to get Adoc's thing away. Really? If not them, who? Find out. Find out. I wish you good luck finding the answer. Now, I'm sorry to rush you, but I must ask you to leave. Everyone to stay here is an additional. Expecting someone. Lord Florian, could you open up? It's Werner Stoltz, the physician from Tassing. So, I'm in the middle of something. Could you return after? It was Thor. Right. Size locking in Thor. Right. I'm afraid I can't wait. Father Gernot asked me to examine the Baron's body. Alright. Hide myself. Right, do you know what? We're not even going to argue. We're just going to play along here. Really, Andreas? Come on. You at least go in the cupboard. What did you need? Si played this already. Maybe Si's dropping spoilers and just be like, this is so ridiculous. Nobody would believe me. And we're going to play through this, and then Thor's going to jump in and be like, oh, that was me, by the way. My bad. He looks awfully like somebody I've been tracking down. Oops. Wasn't it him? Then off he goes. I'm pretty sure it was you, Si. The abbot wanted me to examine the Baron's body before his wife arrives. Seems unnecessary at this point, so I've just completed my own examination. Well, then what's the harm in letting me take a look? Just read my report well and stop being an arse. Believe nothing, trust no one. Exactly. Dr. Stoles, with all respect, I finished. The cause of death is clear. If you arrived an hour ago, I would have had no problem with your assistance. I'm a university-trained physician. I can examine a corpse on my own without the help of a battlefield sawbones. Oh, should I confront? Actually, you know what? Well, no, you cunt. Fuck you, Sane. You're the artist, right? Came from Nuremberg, bolting with the peasants. Some funny story about a failed attempt at university, I recall. Right, what is he doing here? You know what? None of your business. Fucking apologise. Right, this fourth favourite in 2002. 2002, aye, right. 2022. I can see why. It's clearly not experience. Why else would you be here? Called him a battlefield sawbones. Talk like that. Talk like I can get and punched, or worse. I'll go right in. You're delusional if you think threats are going to get me to apologise. It's ridiculous. That's about what I expected from an overconfident arsehole. You heard me. That's exactly. Yep, you heard me. Don't want any violence in here. Excuse me, Brother Florian. I'll speak to you tomorrow. I was only a wee lad in 2002. I don't know. That much a wee lad. All places higher than Marvel Snap. You know it's good. Right, so I don't need to take notes. I should find someone to eat with. Go out of my head. The girl who died and the innocent with her. Oh. Somebody's died when they're pregnant. Fuck. Oh, could Lorenz have got someone pregnant and arranged for her to die? I'm like slightly younger than you, Si. November for me. So like a good few months. The library. 18th. Speak with Cecilia. Is she even here? Elizabeth, Gertrude, Margaret, Sophie. Nah. Oh, I better look at. Wait, I can't look at the book, can I? Because I can't get in. I love how that's just dinner. Dinner's an objective. That's just a button. It says look at the garden well tended. Oh, I see the cat. It says to get to dry and stores all the herbs here. Mouse fanger. Excellent. Excuse me. Right, let's have to list them all off to right make dinner. It's a good note to have. Don't want to be forgetting it. Many petaled cinquefoil. It grows so easily some consider it a weed. Tasting is lucky to have so much woundwort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Oops. The storm leads to the rest of the convent. Not for me. Maybe it's just nice to have a yeah. That's the thing. See if you've got a list of stuff, regardless of like scale of what that thing is, you can score it off. Gives you a wee dopamine hit. Nice. It's always good to keep a wee to-do list just to get a wee boost and be like, oh, yeah, I need. Right, there's no one here. Let's go. I mean, might as well speak to Cecilia since I'm here. Queen of Hildegard of Bingen, Mother Cecilia's favourite. Didn't eat breakfast till to-do list. All works, done it. Locked at outsiders, at least. Right, Cecilia's not here. Oh, wasted trip. You realise it was more eating brunch. I'm really bad for that at the weekend. Like, see, at the weekend, I usually don't have breakfast till like 11:30, which is really bad because then it gets to like lunchtime and I'm like, I've not long eaten. So what's the point? You're like, not good. They put eggs in the top of yours. Yeah, eggs. Eggs are important. Cecilia, that's latest. Yeah. Oh, new wee friend. You're off to Siege. Super luck mode. Enjoy the season. Yeah, we update and where we get to soon. Because you're home, you get up just before you start and start work, and then, yeah. I've had to be very like, I'll get up, get ready, set up work, have a quick look through things, kind of make a to-do list if I need to, and then have breakfast like before I like properly start working, because I'll forget. Look, would you care to share supper at my table? I would like to talk to you about my late husband. Just right, not even cold. You'd rather the extra sleep. I mean, weights on a keyboard are an option, and then just go back for a cheeky wee nap for like half an hour, an hour, 90 minutes. Right, lead the way. Look, I need to eat. So I have easy, quick breakfast options. Make them quickly. Like cereals, toast, boiled egg. Well, no, not boiled eggs, obviously. Because they aren't vegan. But this is blah 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 blah. Oh, I know what that note is. Should have picked that up first. Make myself rather out of place here, at the comfort of the Baron. Well, yeah. Get sick things easily, so can't stock up. Yeah, same. Yeah, right. We're not gonna like, sleaze the way in. A husband's not even cold. You must be stealing me back. I need to have options as well. I buy like very long perishable stuff, like for my cereals. I was saying that I was in the mood for Cocoa Pops recently, but didn't realise how long I'd left them. So when I went to pour it, nothing moved. I took it. It was a solid block of Cocoa Pops, and I was tempted to kind of eat it like a breakfast bar, but I was like, no, I'll just have a Bix. It's fine. You're an observant man, Master Miller. Indeed, I was staying at Innsbruck when my husband visited the abbey. I should have took a picture, I think. Tell a lie, soon as it didn't move, one single Cocoa Pop fell out of the bowl. Everything else was just solidified. Emmental cheese and white bread. Let's start with some cheese and bread. We might take a tour of the Alpine towns for return to our home in Worms, but, well, and we shall. Just a different. Well, you both are making it back. Just yeah. The sorrow was just the first of many, I'm afraid. You managed to have Master Mailer? Why are you asking? You interested? Let's just be truthful. Do you not look forward to the responsibilities of marriage? Oh yeah, that's me personally look forward to extra responsibilities in life. That's what I'm but. Perhaps no surprise you and Lorenz became fast. I don't know, tonight. See when they phrase it like that, like, oh, are you looking forward to the extra responsibility of marriage? You'd be like, no. Why does it need to come with like extra responsibilities? Can we not just like have a good time forever? Imagine you saw something himself in you. Really, actually, do you know what? If anything, they should like reduce responsibilities because everything's split between two people. So rather than, oh, here, I live alone, I need to cook everything, do all the dishes, do all the cleaning up, like tidying the house, and all that kind of thing, do all the washes, all that kind of stuff. Everything can get split. You'd be like, wait, hold on, there's somebody else living here, so if I cook, they can clean. If I do the washing and hang it up, they can put it away. I can clean the living room and the bathroom. You can clean the kitchen and the bedroom. Really, less, it should be less responsibility. But whatever. I even give away of his pins. He must have been quite fond of you. Do you need to say you knew of his excursions? Astamila, very little of a husband is mysterious to his wife, no matter what he may feel himself into believing. Lorenz was a flawed man. His various infidelities were no secret to me, but we're not all flawed before Christ. Well, considering Christ is like, do you know what? Check yours out. Do you know what? You know, born with sin. Thinks he's better than us, so he does. Oh, it's just a chicken. Oh, sorry. The quail. I'm not good enough for a whole chicken. I loved him as a wife. She'd probably love her husband, but I would not say that we were friends. That's sad. I only hope his appetites are not what led him to his end. I'm calling it. No chucking for me. No chucking for anyone. Catchy. On my watch. I've been searching for the answer to that quandary myself. Were you and Lorenzo so close that you would trouble yourself so? The abbot and the archdeacon would be led to inaccurate conclusions by circumstantial evidence. But the situation is more complex than it appears. I'm afraid I can say no more than that. I'm going to say words that mean nothing in the grand scheme of things, because you're going to be none the wiser. I suppose it shouldn't surprise him that my husband made his share of enemies. He was a man of many opinions, and he gave them freely to all who would listen, some who would not. The previous abbot, Father Matthias, seemed to appreciate that about him. This new abbot is perhaps more conservative. Yeah. Father Matthias was an open-minded man, from all I've heard. True scholar. Allegernat does not share Matthias's passion for the written word, yet endures the expense of it. To be put in such a position would make anyone unhappy, I understand. I wonder what he will make of Lorenz's gift to the abbey. He's going to let us speak. He had found a book about the history of Tassin. He believed it contained some scandalous details. He said it corroborated fears Father Matthias had expressed, but he didn't share the particulars with me. You have a sense of what the scandals involved? Beyond the broad basket of Tassin's history, I cannot say. My understanding is that this community is quite old. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. I have some education, but I lack my husband's thirst for knowledge. If I find the book, hopefully its significance will be apparent. I'm going to nod solemnly. Do you plan to stay long? Only as long as it takes the Archdeacon to investigate my husband's murder. Though the circumstances of my time here are dire, I am in no hurry to return. I mean, it's kind of obvious why, Andreas, I'm not asking that. You are a disarming man, Master Mailer, and much too easy to talk to. Okay, we don't have a choice. We're flirting with the day-old widow. Not surprise me. To be frank, I do not know what will become of me when I return to Worms. My title and residence may be in jeopardy. Lorenz and I have a son, but he is young yet. I don't know many of the legalities, only that my position is at some risk. I will pray for your happiness. It seems like the nice thing to say. I'm sorry I must cut the conversation short, but I fear I must rest. Cheers for having me. Well, Master Mailer, and whatever anyone says of my husband, I'm certain he appreciates your friendship. The friendship of 12 hours. Right. This. A letter to the Baron from Prior Frank, the dodgy bastard. Lorenz was blackmailing Frank to get him to perform some kind of occult ritual. Okay, so Frank is very much in the suspect pool. One thing, read books of magic, but few are foolish enough to attempt to actually practice what's written in them. Some of the substances used in these rituals are dangerous, even lethal, and God forbid someone in the Inquisition finds out about it. Right, Frank. Frank is shooting up to the top of that suspect list, I'm telling you. Oh my god, excuse me. The gas. The Baron's man, Mikolaus, has departed for Innsbruck to request the presence of the Most Reverend Jacob Estler, Archdeacon of Freising. He'll be gathering evidence about the murder, interrogating those of us who might have information. Should talk with Lucky to find out what he was arguing about with the Baron. Usually on next to the house, north of the town commons. Ottilia Kemperin cussed the Baron when we walked through the meadow. I need to find out what she hated him so much. I think. Could it have been her daughter? I feel like there was. Lorenzo's got someone pregnant. And she's died. Along with the baby. So you're like. Something there. Occult hands found the letter. Entrance to the library. Through the crypt beneath the abbey. A false relief opened the door that revealed the stairway leading to the north of the library. Melissa's the irritability of the Baron's appearance at that because she has something to do with the murder. I wonder if I can snip a bit up here actually. Get through the library. Oh, I can get right. I'm going to go to the garden because I feel like that's where the murder weapon's going to be. Shit, Matthew is the Abbey's succator. If he sees me, he'll kick me out. Monk responsible for making rounds in the Abbey to make certain everyone is where they're supposed to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. To keep out of sight until he's passed. Good thing he can't see well. I mean, his eyesight can't be that bad. Finally, it is. Good enough. Right. Want to go to the crypt. Want to go to the tower. I want to go to the courtyard. That's what I do. I've got a hunch. Damn it. Let me test my hunch. The old Bailey. You know what? The cemetery might be a shout. That's got lots of stones, doesn't it? The apple trees will start to bloom. It'll be months before they bear fruit. A monument to the founder of the abbey. It's fairly recent. The funds were donated by her descendants. Oh. Brother Gerhard has been dead quite some time. Why is his grave disturbed? That feels like something to take note of. Where does the cemetery take animal pens into the abattoir? What time is that, Cashy? Pilgrim badges are St. Moritz. Endrus makes these. Oh, that's Endrus. Oh, it's Oblivion time. I didn't realise you were back home already. How are you been getting on with Oblivion? Abattoir is locked. Cannot test that for... Cannot check that, I mean, even. I'm going to take those mean you're having a good time. Large garden. Bus ride, that's what you want. What recipes do brothers have for peas? Cucumbers are growing quickly. I'm sure whatever isn't eaten will be pickled. Abbot house. Oh, if I can get in the Abbot house. But being seen. Can we just pet? Shh. I might be in here. Shut up. Well, except the Kvatch castle fight almost killed me and did kill everyone else. Oh no. But you know what? It didn't kill you. Just the main thing. Everyone else, that's fine. As long as you survived. Chapter how? Let's have a nose in the chapter. Like, absolutely swamped. Whoops. A Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years before his death. It's beautiful. Dance of Death. Oh! Bloodstains is awful. It must have been left by the Baron before he died. But how? I mean, could somebody have just grabbed him and just like into the wall? You need to record these attempts, Cashy. Because sound good. Garden, courtyard. To me. Okay. Courtyard down. You got some vampies to kill. Need more vamp dust to get back at the Mage's Guild. How did he deal with the vampires? Like, did it only die for like using like a wooden weapon or a bow and arrow? Saying, look, the patron of artists is also the patron of healers. Most of these medicines were made by Agnes Steinauren with some help from Sister Gertrude. Yes. Right. In here. Just normal weapons guild, right. They're not going for realism is what you're telling me. Nice stake, beheading fire, all that jazz. We're back here. Right, let's go to the crypt. Let's... We've got the stairs, it's going to take a while to find the records I need. I'll lose some time tomorrow morning, unless I turn back now. Don't know what you're looking for either. Right. Okay, we need to know for certain what we're looking for then. And then we can go back to the library. Okay. Can't think of anywhere else to look here. Can't get to the dormitory kitchen, actually. Gonna hide a weapon somewhere. Which garden have been to? The ability to eat their meals. This is where the lector reads to them. Been to the garden. Back into the cloisters. Been to the church. Can't get anyone else here. Been to the garden. Been down there. Did I go to the chapter house? Did go to the chapter house. Right, so I think we found where the initial attack happened. It was in the cloister house. Doesn't seem to be noted anywhere. It wasn't even mentioned, like, right, so this is what happened. And he came out here and died. This is where the body was, at the cloisters. No, might have been just outside. Upper Abbey. Alright, we're back here. Right. Got to the church. Anyone in the shrine? I mean, could that have been it? A reliquary containing the hand of St. Moritz, which is said to have once held the Holy Lance. No, that looks like it could have been the weapon. Maybe. Don't know. But we'll head back to town. Well, let's have a nosy at the shrine. Nope, nobody. Cool. Duckers, Smokey's home. Smokey is not here. I thought... Where am I? Oh wait, that's what I'm looking for. Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. I'm on the right track if I go this way. Take me back to the forest. There we go. I think this is like too late to do anything with then. Carvings are quite curious. Atilia. Really need to speak to Atilia. Beehives. Cool. I mean, there's going to be no one here. I think I just need to turn in for the night. Yeah. I go to sleep. Like, I can't speak to anybody. It's too late at night. Oh. Middle of the night. We've only got 10 vampire dust, up from 7. You need 20. Yeah. You're getting to kill a whole of the vampires, can't you? You're going to be upping those skills as well. We hustle is alright. What are you doing? That 3. Or stab, maybe. Let's tell me a story. That help you sleep? Oh, this was a little girl about your age who was sold with a basket of oranges. Man had to pay rent to the king every year. The cost was 4 baskets of oranges. It was the Natalie, of course. You don't even know what an orange is. Anyway, the man's young daughter had hair the same colour as yours, same as an orange. And the man didn't have enough oranges to pay the rent. He put his daughter in the 4th basket, covered her with oranges and sent the baskets to the king. When the king's servants found the little girl, the king told them to raise her as a servant. Called her Arancetta, like a little orange. Arancetta. You don't know Italian, so that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's very cute. Anyway, as the girl grew older, the king's son, the prince, fell in love with her. But the other servants were jealous, and they gave her 3... Oh, snap. Done. Anyway, they were very happy together. The end. Pretty. I mean, I was bored reading that story. Oh, I just... Eva, that's the one. Hope day's treating you well. Well enough, there's too much to do, not enough else to do at all. Preach, Eva. So I'm in such a mess of the town, there's leaks in the roof at home, and there's all that wool. You need a lambing already? Yes, they're just about due, so we shirred them last week. Trial that was. Must have spent ages washing it. Have you ever smelled wet, dirty wool? Can't imagine it's that nice. Now that it's clean, we've got to spin it, and that takes an age all on its own. Lord, I don't know where I'll find the time. Can Clara help you? Certainly. Sometimes I forget you're from Nuremberg, Andreas. Clara, Harry, Veronica, Cat, even little Ursula will be there though. Though she makes mischief more than she helps. At least the work goes quickly with the women working together. Lively conversation helps pass the time. Sometimes we even get visitors. You can be a visitor. Don't you let Clara catch you talk to me like that. Too bad other men in this town won't follow your example. You're welcome to come. I'm sure that others will be glad of your company too. You and Bill will be there to keep an eye on us. As long as you stay outside, I can't see what harm your visiting would cause. You know what? Count me in. I'll be glad to see you and I always appreciate your company. We meet at Johan Bill's home. Come by in the morning or afternoon and speak to Johan. Right, get back to work. Pleasure's entirely mine. you relentless flirt. Up to Clara. I wonder if I could help with your tax troubles. Yep, we're gonna help. You're a guest and tenant. Besides, it's far too much for one person to pay alone. Well, Clara, a little issue with your sentence. You can't be a guest and a tenant. You are a guest or you are a tenant. How much? 2 guldens. Can't pay a rent early, that's alright. I'm sure we can find some way to pay the abbot. I'll have my payment. Gets too proud man to ask for charity in the still ground to till. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you about rent in the first place. You're young and have your own life ahead. I'm happy to pay early. Don't mention this to Peter. He would hate to know what I told you about our troubles. He wouldn't know a thing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with keeping a secret from someone's husband, is there? Totally normal. Oh, Peter and L Peter. Right. You alright, Rice? How's it going? Oh, this is the wrong way. Nope, this is the right way. That's not lucky. Oh, I'm gonna... Rise, how is your Thursday treating you, pal? Come on in, get comfy, talk to us. Get some chat going. Not Cat, not Brigitte, not... Wait. I want to speak to Ottilia. Let me just walk in, Ottilia. Isn't the late Baron's new best friend? Elderest another player? Rise. It is. It goes from 0 to 100. I tell you. It starts off, it's like, oh, I'm a wee painter. Look, I'm doing a wee painting. Oh, look, here's these other priests. They're also doing some paintings. Oh, look, here's a Baron. He's a wee pal. Get chatting. Oh, wow. Baron winds up some folk and the Baron is now dead. So, that's where we are. We've went from painter to murder investigator. It's just got off. But I'm doing good. Doing very good. A good wee day. I get to do this and be well yours. Best way to just round off a Thursday. Nice to see you too. Not sarcasm at all, Attilia. Must be bothering me for something. Yeah. I want to ask you about the murder. First time Perchta answered my call. You want to know why I think? I'm glad he's dead. Hope whoever killed him gets the abbot next. Maybe burns that entire abbey to the ground. All I have to say about it. Life and innocent man. Think I care about a handsome old monk? Idiot. Kill them all, see if I care. Every agent of the church should die. What do you really think, Ottilia? How do you really feel? Let me help. Oh, 8 to go. Get in there, Gashi. I suppose those skinny arms and yours can hold it more than the paintbrush. I'm not as strong as all, but I can lift things and reach high places if that's what you need. You asking to do some chores? Are you too good to help an old woman out? City boy too fancy to collect firewood? What a surprise. Didn't say I wouldn't help. You do some things for me. Maybe we'll jog my memory. This is like the classic way it was like, oh, that Do you know what would jog my memory is a 50? Maybe a couple of 50s that really helped me jog my memory. It took a while, it'll take a while, lots of things to do. Been building up. Lots of things been building up. Things I'm too old to do. Got some place to be? I've always got time for you, I tell ya. I'm saying I think they're so smart and clever, like I can't see right through them. Well, I'm trying. Need to collect some firewood, but I haven't been able to muster the energy. Let's gather some sticks. Nap. There will be no taking the piss. I need to stay on Atelia's good side here. I don't want to risk like being a smart ass and then like, when it comes to like a decision and it's like, nah, you're a smart ass too many times. Like with Martin. There we go. Like plenty of firewood here. Got you, Atelia. You worry. The tree's always been felling for the abbot. What about them? Break off that branch there. The big one. Nah. Oh, if you insist. As it clicked too quickly, then it was going to be a wee bit at the bottom now. I don't trust the abbot. I'll steal from him. I've been trying to steal from them since I started this game. Eat shit, Garnet. It's all what I need for a while. Got you, I tell you, I told you. Got you. What are you doing? Why are you just dumping them? Can't use all these sticks, they're too big. Need to break them down for me. Sure, break the sticks. And the right side at a certain length, so break them and forget the leftover scrap. Where should I break them? I don't see it. Now get snapping, boy. Say about here. That was too small and frail. Too big. That looks like a good one. That one's fine. Well, see if this is too small. That's too big. That's too big. Yep. That should do nicely. As should this one. As should this one. Of course. Say of course. Just agree. Some mementos from Rannick. They've gone crooked and I can't reach. Could you hang them for me, Andreas? Easy enough. Give my pictures some are very fragile. I would hate to lose them to your carelessness. Not a problem. Go, yeah. I thought I was going to hit off the other one and break or something there. I can hang those papers on the table. I can't reach. Of course. That looks alright. Thank you for hanging those. There's just one thing. Remove the cross. Are you sure? Don't you gainsay me, boy. Yep. If you're sure. So far, why you bickering out? Just do it. Okay. Which didn't mean for me to hang this note. Remember your husband. Pain he carried like Job. The red bird flies. Matins, chapter. Found it in the table the night before Rothfog died. Can barely read it, the writing's too fancy. Keep it if you want. Means nothing to me. So Atelia's got a note as well. Interesting. One last thing for you to do, if you're willing. A legal document. I need you to read it. The words are too small for my old eyes, and my reading's not so good. I'll do my best. That's two people with two notes with the same writing. Let me see. That introduction, this document shows, etc., etc. Here we are, the meat of the document. It says, oh, due to the recent death of Rani Kemper, his lack of heirs to inherit, your inability to pay fees on the land, your property is forfeit to the church. That devil, that monster, this is all the fault of Lorenz Rothpoggle. If he were alive, I'd kill him myself. May he boil in hell for eternity. Yeah, I think it's time you told me. Ranig, my husband, he caught that wrathful devil riding through our property and told him, rightly, to leave. The Baron beat my Ranig for it. Beat him so savagely that he took a cane to walk. Even his breathing pained him. I never could breathe deep so long as he lived, which wasn't long at all. Just, good God, just agree. That Baron was the worst kind of man. Careless and cruel. He knew he could beat my Ranig and suffer no consequences, so he did. We're not even so low as animals to him. We were furniture. And I knew after Rannick died, the church would try to take what little I had left. This document only confirms it. All because of the Lorenz Rothvogel. Just say nothing. Since Rannick left, I'm just waiting to die. Why should I have to go on living when he is gone? He's not even been dead a year. I hoped I would follow him before the church came for what was left of her life. Penance laws are cruel. Just as the church likes it. It doesn't matter, boy. The laws will never change and nobody cares. You know, that's a pretty compelling reason for you to have killed him. Andreas! No, I didn't fucking say that. Said yourself you'd do it if you could. Just say you haven't already. Finally, some honesty. This was the real purpose of your visit all along. I'm an old woman, Andreas. Even walking from my bed to the door pains me. How could I kill a man in his prime? What is there? Not that it matters. I'm sure I'd take the blame for it anyway, just like I'm blamed for every runny nose and thrown horseshoe around here. People in town can't wait for me to die, and the Abbey vultures hate me for my contempt of them. None of it matters. I don't care what happened to me anymore. Thank you for your help, boy. You're the only one who's came along since my running passed, you know? Now get out. I need to lie down. Of course, I was glad to help. We are running short of time, and I feel like I've done nothing. I don't want to eat with somebody. I want to investigate. Hands. Stonemason could go to Lucky. Where is Lucky though? Say the stonemason, so guessing this way. It's dangerous. So, Rise. This game is basically a murder mystery. You've got your main character, Anders, here. Wee lad, so you are. You're a painter. You've been to university, didn't quite work out, so you came here to... Oh my god, I can't remember the name of the place. Tassin, sorry. You came to Tassin. Because you're working on your masterpiece. You've been trained by Brother Pryor. That's not his name, is it? Sorry. Piero. Why do I keep calling him Pryor? Brother Piero, who's like kind of trained as in art. you're painting your masterpiece. But you've got Piero and a couple of other brothers who basically do commissions for folk. There's a Baron called Baron Lorenz who has hired Piero to commission some artwork from him. But he's outspoken against the church, especially the way this church is run, and he's been killed. Basically, we find out he's been smacked to the head with a blunt force. So now it's our job to basically investigate it, and that's the game. We went from painter, turned investigator. This is it. It's all a big mystery. Go quiz people, find a murder weapon. And I think we have to do that before the Archdeacon turns up to do their investigation. Yeah, that's what I've gleaned so far. I need to find Lucky. Well, no. Wonder what Dr. Wellner's going to tell me to do one. Presence examination of the Baron's body was most unwise. I wonder about your activities. He was not pleased to say the least. I don't know much to be a brown nose and tattletale. I finally get can climb up his ass. Speak of a man of God, Mela, be respectful. I can tell why the abbot has taken such a dislike to you. Yeah, well, to each their own. Don't mind, I still have a lot of work to do today. Goodbye. Feel like I've burned that bridge. Runes? I wonder if they're from the old Roman colony. Staying in my house. Oh, there's Lucky. There we go, found. Yeah, Lucky. Do you have a moment? I was going to make bread with you, Agnes. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's fine. Let's have some lunch. Do your prayers so I can quiz you. We pray you keep safe the souls of the two innocents who rest at your side. They are dearly missed. Two innocents, is it? Well, Lucky, I'm about to get quizzical with you. Looking tired, Agnes. Did Els keep you up late? I don't mind it. She needs the support and I'm happy to give it. Someone has to look after the women of this town. And well, not hardly cares to. Is Els the miller's wife? Married to Leonhard Muller, yes. Surprised you haven't met her yet. Something happened? She lost a child a few weeks back. She was overjoyed when she finally quickened, but her bleeding returned soon after. It's been difficult for her, but she's been through it before. She'll make through it again. Shame. Strong in her love of Christ and in the love of her husband. She does dote on him, though Leonhard hardly deserves it. Why that? The miller is not a kind man, not to the peasants and not to his wife. Spreading rumours is not Christian behaviour, Agnes. It's hardly a secret. The man has power in this town, and makes it certain we all know it. As a caution, Andreas, don't get on the miller's bad side. Some kindness is doubtless what caused the bleeding. Yep. Elsa's imagination must be protected against troubling experiences. A mother's spiritual well-being is just as important as physical health. Agnes. We like Agnes here. Tries to tell Leonhard the same, but I am just a village midwife. I'm afraid my opinion is not worth much to a man like him. Don't trouble yourself, Andreas. She has her son Paul for comfort. He's a sweet boy and he adores his mother. If he is all Lord grants her, she will still be blessed. The best thing we can do for Els is care for her as neighbours, like Christ tells us to. She isn't the one in Tassin who struggles in her marriage. Even my Begrita has her troubles. Oh. There she is. She is your only daughter? Our only living child. God rest their souls. We should never have agreed to their marriage. She deserves better than Martin Bauer. She loves him, Lucky, and she had to marry sometime. What could we do? Find someone better. There we go. Find a man who isn't such a useless shit. Much better phrase than Lucky. At least we got Wolf out of it. I'll make sure he grows up solid. He'll become a great stonemason. Oh, thanks. See, for a second there, I thought it was the nun, and then I saw the baby. Thought it was actually pointing. Just like his grandpa. Where else you go? Farmer's breed. Why don't you tell Andreas about the work at the Abbey? Said you found something strange in the building. Strange how? Lucky. I was repairing a cracked wall down in the crypt. The Abbey used to be a Roman fort. Right, so it's no spring hen. I bumped into a relief of the Virgin and a door slid open. The damnedest thing. Yep, I discovered the same thing. A fascinating architectural detail, to be sure. Old Abbey's full of secrets, make no mistake. Anyway, stuck my head up through the trapdoor and one of the nuns screamed. Didn't tell me that part. I felt bad for scaring them. Swabian ravioli. Love ravioli. Mr. Zdena. Not sure if that's how you pronounce that. I'm gonna go with the cheeky answer. She'll find who doesn't enjoy a thrill from a strange man now and then. Jeez, you cad. She's Agnes like that. Probably should have knocked first. Never know what you'll find behind a closed door. Speaking of work, I should get back to it. Still lots to fix after that storm. Lovely having you, Andreas. Take care, Agnes. Lucky. Thank you for your hospitality. You're in the Abbey, I expect. Some good food at this place, isn't there? I would love to go to a town, see whatever's just friendly, and they're just gonna be like, let me feed you. I'm like, yes. Give me. Oh, you're just gonna hello me. Right, I need to have a actual conversation. Something you need? Something occurred to me while we were eating. Well, Thomas needs me to help out at the church. After that, I'm going fishing with old Otto. I don't like Thomas. Don't need me to repair a wall or a fallen chimney, then leave me be. So you're busy yourself, keep it brief. I hope to ask you a few questions about Baron Rothvogel. Don't think so. Why not? I don't want to. You're a grown man, that should be reason enough. Well, I saw you shouting that the Baron may arrive in Tassen. What was that about? Grace. If you had no part in his death, you shouldn't mind answering a few simple questions. Logicum. Think I'm stupid? You want an honest answer? You're twisting my words around already. Maybe you'll try to see me killed with them. Did you kill him, Lucky? Is that why you went to... You already told me you didn't want to talk about Lorenz. But it's clearly argued over something important, or Lucky wouldn't be so hostile. Lucky is known to be an honest man. Maybe I can push him just a little more. I don't suppose we'll take to killing him, it's just in murder. I won't press you. Not being forthright, mate, and he seems eager to get away. If I wait here, maybe he'll leave and I can observe his actions. Should I do it now? It will probably take a while. Follow him now. What? Going sleuthing. I mean, not very well because he is like 4 foot in front of me. And Andreas is absolutely gash at hiding. Nothing the matter with the Zimmerman's basin? I'm expecting it for mould that cures hemorrhoids. Terrible hemorrhoids. And Fiacker's cuss. You should go see that nice doctor in town, Dr. Stoltz. Just between us, he's got a wonderful ointment. Surely more soothing than mould. Thank you. Of course, Andreas, I'm always here to help a friend. The Gettler's feeding you enough? You're looking a little thin. Oh, take some of this bread. That should perk you right up. Nothing like bread to fortify the spirit. Do you know what? I can't argue with that. Great. Yeah, fully agree. I'm delivered to Father Thomas. You'll know the father loves his bread. quite the bread enthusiast, my favourite customer. Do like a good bread. You should come by the bakery more often, Andreas. Anna would love to see you. So cute when she tries to steal your hat. Wee Anna would be... Oh. I'm a bread enthusiast. Do you know what I've been right into recently? It's focaccia. Actually cannot get enough focaccia bread. Bread's so good. Why must people keep talking to me? I would love to get on the focaccia stand train. Rise. Rise, talk to me. What's your favourite kind of bread? Same with you, Cassia. We use both into like right now. Finally, at the church and it's not even Sunday. Can I say, Father Thomas, I missed you. I think all of this, your eternal salvation, is a joke. Just joking. How's my favourite customer? You know, I can't live without my rye. Too kind. Please enjoy it with well wishes. Catch. Oh, nice sourdough. Sourdough's good for soup, I think. Like, now you can get bread that's like really good for like a nice like sandwich. Sourdough's it's a good dipping bread. Nice and like a nice dense bread. I was like, Andreas, you following me? What brings you to the church? How are you? Still angry? You still have the head injury in the 10 minutes since we last spoke. Oh, that's such a good way of describing it. A good bodied bread. Yeah. Following me? Yes. I told you to leave me alone. Lucky, leave the man be. He and I were talking about the church. All is well. Tell me, how's my wall? Full of holes. It's a holy wall you got there, Thomas. Damage's not difficult to repair. I can do it next week. And I can put the fallen stones back up now. That would be marvellous. I'm sure the lady would appreciate it too. Please don't risk yourself. Get some younger men to help you. Need a hand? No for you, Andreas. I'll take it as a not from you, Andreas. Thomas, Andreas. Okay, see you soon. Don't work too hard. Yeah. Even at his age, Lucky is quite able. Only Big York can match his strength. Thank you for your labours, Lucky. I feel like I'm just pissing Lucky off and I'm not going to get anywhere. By the time it's night, know where they've meant to go fishing. Ask him, no, I actually am following Lucky. You could tell Lucky later. Be furious if anyone got around town that I suspect him of killing Lorenz. Not a good idea to get on the bad side of a man who's so strong. I could hold my own against him. Yeah, I'm just going to run away. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, bye, Thomas. Are you going to hide in that tree trunk? Going to crawl in if he is or not? Oh, God, man. I had like zero time to react to that there. I got like no time. There we go. That's one way to do it. Yeah. Later on. So we're going to crawl out and then run past. Actually are. Just cool. I mean, he's not going to sit there and talk to himself out loud, is he? I kind of feel like this is a waste of time. Two innocents. I'm telling you, it's his daughter. Are there two people? Are there two people are buried here? Children, perhaps? Could it be Lucky's children? Why are they buried outside the churchyard then? Almost like someone was trying to hide them. And he left a note with flowers. Remember the girl, one grave for two innocents. The red bird flies. Matins chapter. What was Matins? Monastic hour corresponding to 2 AM. Right. Very similar to the other note I found, as well as the note brother Florian found with the Baron's body. Someone was trying to lure Lucky at the chapter house to kill Baron Rothvogel. It remains to be seen if he did. Damn. Lost Lucky. This grave does seem important to him, but could he be motive enough to kill Lorenz? I won't know until I figure out who's buried here. Ooh, we're into the final day. Should find someone to eat with. I wonder if I can go and eat with Lucky. I feel I'll love it. Actually, what if I eat at the church? I don't... would they allow me to do that though? Where I want to be. I was so sure a murder weapon was going to be in here. Nothing in here. Where were you at the time of the murder? That was happened to Brother Piero. I do not know him well, but I find it hard to believe he could have killed the Baron. Do you have any idea who did? Most mornings I spend my time reading in the courtyard, but the rain made that impossible. I know the brothers are friendly, I don't know them well enough to speculate. I'm sorry. If it would help keep your spirits up, I would like to offer to eat with you while you and some of the townsfolk. I've become acquainted with the Alban family, but do not feel comfortable making this offer myself. If you could approach on my behalf, I would appreciate it. The Gospel says that a man cannot live on bread alone. From time to time, a little bread is required. Maybe later. I still need somebody, and I still need to find somebody to have lunch with. Not Lucas, apparently. Hey, Doc. No. Garnet. Andreas. God bless you, Father Garnet. I wanted to speak to you on behalf of the Gittlers. They're struggling to cope. I'm now spending on tax payments. I'll talk to you. I want you to waive the payment. I'd like to negotiate a better rate. An artist, not a banker. That's your agreements between the Abbey and the Gittlers are none of your business. Maybe not, but I can't. Don't want them to suffer. Kersau owns the land of Gertner's farm. They have a financial responsibility to the Abbey. It's not only my right to tax the farmers, but my responsibility to provide for my brothers and sisters. Honestly, why is nobody murdered Gertner? No. Gertners are the good guys. Like, honestly, man, Gernot, Gernot's such a... I hate him, man. I really don't like him. Rudger, Matthew. Going with the Abbott, but getting less taxis. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna lie. Fine. Almost like lying doesn't work, eh? Shut up, guy. Right, do you know what? Let's go find somebody to have lunch with. I wonder if I could have lunch with Cecilia. That's not her name, is it? Cecilia. Doesn't look like it. Where is everybody? Right, do you know what? Let's just go back to town. Unless... No. No. Marguerite. Father Prayer really murdered the Baron? Yeah. I don't know what to think. Father Abbott says that the devil sometimes enters men and makes them do terrible things. That's an excuse that he's using. I think the devil could appear here at Kearsau. I think people see the devil where they want to see him. I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odour. The night before the Baron was killed, I woke before Matins and I smelled something in her dormitory. Moss and sulphur mixed with frankincense and roses. Hold on. Moss and sulphur. Frankincense and roses. Moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened, and then it was gone. I'm ashamed that I didn't cry it, but I didn't know what to do. I don't know what I would have done either. Small comfort, but thank you. A wee interesting tidbit there. How are you doing? Well, Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's necessary to perform our work. Right. Sorry to bother you. I mean, Margarita's right up for chatting. Right, who do we need to speak to that we've not... Who do we need to speak to? We could maybe go have lunch with them. Stone Mason. Spoke to Attilia. I can maybe try Lucky's again. Maybe. Rock House, Central Town Commons. Yeah. You know what? Let's chat with all. Why not? Right, bless us for the food. Right. How are you feeling today? Hand's been killing me, back's been killing me, goddamn knee's been killing me. I am old Otto. That's my advice, boys. Don't get old. Studied medicine. Already talked to that fraud for all the good it did. I'd be better off talking to a priest these days. Only relief coming my way is death, I suspect. Farmer's fate ages you beyond your years. Look at my boy here. Works too hard, he does, but what choice does he have? None with the abbot breathing down my neck. Tell you he wants me to replace the roof on this house next? Didn't you just replace the one in the scriptorium? Yeah, and I made a mess of my shoulders doing it. With that bastard girl that orders me around. You think I'm on his one of his little monks? What have we got? Poached egg, salmon. Oh, a wee bit of rye. He walks like a dog and says it's for the glory of the Lord. It's not right. It's not easy enough for you to say when it's my work that keeps you warm when you're scribbling away in that scriptorium. Apologies, that was not Christian of me to put that on you, but neither am I wrong. It's like, sorry, not sorry. The abbot's bad, but the miller might be worse. That shithead Lenhart's been screwing us for years with his toll. I've never spoken to him. Is he really so bad? He's worse even than you know, or will ever have to know, being a visitor, for which you should thank the Lord. Imagine your only income for the year was in the wheat you grow in the summer, and the miller determines how much it costs you to grind into flour. What if you have a poor season? What if the miller raises his toll? What if everyone has a great season and there's too much goddamn flour to make money with it? The farmers are at the mercy of the weather, the church and the miller. Two of those are beyond their power to influence. Excuse me, but the miller is their neighbour. He sees them struggle, he should help them. Not Lenhart Miller, he only takes more. Let him rant. I don't mean to berate you, Andreas, but I have strong feelings about the man. Lord willing, Lenhart will meet justice in this life or the next. I don't know which auto prefers. Accuse me of unchristian behaviour, Master Mailer. Auto more pleasant pastures, eh? You can see one of those. You can see any of those nuns where you're working up. See any of those nuns? Anyway. Remember that Cecilia women been pleasant to look at back when I worked up there. You pay much attention to the nuns, old Otto? Why I pay attention to everything now that I can't work. Lots to see in the world. Like nuns. Just make him laugh. Other pretty sisters up there as well. Sometimes they catch the wrong man's eye. Shame what happened to that one a while back. Glad she came back though. Yeah, I need more deets here, old Otto. It's a sad story and not a place to share. Least of all because we don't have the details. Mother Cecilia would know, not that she's likely to tell you. And some woman Cecilia. Bet that big veil of hers is full of secrets. I'll have to talk to her. I think she knows something about the Baron's death. She keeps a keen eye over that abbey, that's for certain. Not much happens there that she doesn't know about. Yep. Now, if you want to hear all of Tassin's little secrets, you should go to the Spinning Bee. Spinning Bee. Oh, that gaggle. You can hear them cackling from here. I was invited to attend. Should I go? Sure, if you're interested. I always get a kick out of it. Not just because Ava's there. Certainly doesn't hurt. Son, I need to lay down. Why don't you say goodbye to your friend here? Sorry, Andreas, the old man needs his rest. Rest well, Otto. Don't know what you mean. Ain't any old men in this house. I don't feel like I'm like anywhere. Oh, what kind of loot are you looking at, Cassie? I'll just let myself out then, shall I? Cool. Cheers. Good night. Oh, ebony armor. Nice. Magic weapons. Can it be a wee magic weapon? Don't think I'm going to find Cecilia anywhere. Closed. No one's in the shrine. Nah, right, okay. It's just a head to bed kind of time. Actually, let me take a wee swing by. See if Lucky might be down here. Okay. It was a long shot. I can't believe the amount of videos I keep seeing on Instagram about Oblivion. Don't know if you're seeing Cashier, there's so many videos about, oh, Heal's the best armor. Heal's the best weapon. Heal's where to find them. You just like, apart from that, no, that one I showed you, but the helmet you can breathe underwater. Sometimes I'm just like, gonna you just let me find it? Taking it, like, it is pure targeted. I never even mentioned. Oh no, wait, I did obviously mention Oblivion out loud. Means that when you pick up on it. Andreas, Christ, there you are. Brother Washlav. Don't, yeah, don't tell us another killing. Who spared such horrors for now, at least. It's the Archdeacon. He's come early with an entire retinue in tow. Oh, he's questioning everyone who knew the Baron and Brother Piero. I've already told him the little I know. He expects to speak with you tomorrow at Non's. He requested you specifically. Found my investigation then. It's no secret you've been poking about the town in the Abbey, sticking your nose in the rot. Hope your prying has borne fruit. Piero's neck will meet the sword. I've done the best with the time I've had. Only had a couple more days. If only I had an ocarina and I could just go back in time. Whatever happens, Piero knows you've been working hard on this behalf, and he's grateful for it. Only, Andreas... Yeah. It's just, you know as well as I do, the Baron was not a good man. I'm not saying he deserved what he got, just... You think hard about what you tell the Archdeacon and who you tell him about. Found nothing that implicates you. Didn't do it, did you? It's not me I'm worried about. Oh, it's lucky. I didn't really shout. You didn't deserve that. All I'm saying is if in your searching you heard anything about a certain sister, I'd ask you to keep it to yourself. I did not hear anything about a certain sister Wojlav, but you've got me interested. Yeah, but we're having a fit right now. Be well, Andreas. I will pray for Piero's deliverance. You should as well. Right, the Archdeacon's here. I cannot believe no wonder he's ill. He sleeps in a chair. Right, here comes the Inquisition. Oh, it's just I've not done it. I've not spoke to the right people. I feel like things are pointing towards Lucky, but I've nothing to back it up. Is this the dream world? Andreas, when are you coming home? Dad, I'll be home soon. Finish this commission. Good, good. Finish that masterpiece too. It's time for you to go on with your career. Yeah, yeah. You're going to quit quit university, are you? Of course not. Good. Went for the work I did for the rector, you never would have had the opportunity. Most people never get a second chance after they throw something away like that. You're nothing. See you when you get back. Yep. Cool. Sure thing. The bean. Oh, it's you. I only have the picture of you, the one my brother Daniel made. You don't have any idea what you're like. What are you like? Please don't imagine me telling you in your own mind. Fair. You imagine I'm wonderful or imagine I'm horrible. Either way, it's not fair to me, is it? Really, you? To none of us. Fair. So you're saying, Andreas, for real, I mean. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Well then. Welcome back, Andreas. It's been too long since you've graced this court with your presence. Apologies, your majesty, my mind has been preoccupied by a tragedy at Keelsau Abbey. What manner? The murder of a nobleman, a close friend of the Prince Bishop of Freising. My friend Brother Piero is the abbot's only suspect. I know that he could not have done it. How do you know? Examine your assumptions, my son. In addition to having no motive and violence not being part of his character, he's not physically capable of the act. He has limited strength and has a palsy in his hand that makes holding a paintbrush difficult. It's inconceivable that he would have the strength to resolve to kill the Baron with a blow to the head. A whole lot of inconceivable shit happens on this hell of an earth, Andreas. I do not deny that it's possible, but I believe it's extremely improbable. So what do you intend to do about it? When I'm brought before the Archdeacon, I'll tell him. Tell him what I know about other people who had motives to kill the Baron. I have to believe he'll see there are much more likely suspects than Piero. Why have you taken this task upon yourself? I want to find the real killer. The Archdeacon must be a man of learning. Do you think he's incapable of discovering the truth? Some of the dumbest shitheads in Christendom are judges. For all Andreas knows, this Archdeacon might not be able to tell his head from his arsehole. It's my fear that no matter what evidence I present, Piero's fate may already be sealed. What does that shit for brains abbot care about the death of the useless fart like Lorenzo off Boggle anyway? Powerful people get upset when other powerful people are murdered. This could threaten the existence of the Abbey. Oh no, the Abbey! Who gives a damn about those hypocritical arseholes? In any case, Andreas' ability to prevent Piero's death depends on the judgment of the Archdeacon. Wise or foolish, corrupt or just, the Archdeacon will be the first and possibly final arbiter of Piero's guilt. Andreas must win the Archdeacon to his side, using the tools favoured by men such as him. Honesty? You must be honest in all things, Andreas. Many are not willing to accept the truth, and the cost of honesty can be high. Reason? When's the last time you met a man who's truly ruled by reason? Wisdom. Wisdom can be shared, but the audience may not comprehend it. Authority. Despite your talent, you are merely an artist. He has been invested with power by the Prince Bishop of Freising. You have no authority with him. If reason, wisdom, authority, and honesty cannot triumph, what am I left with? Hope, lies, truth, above all, faith in providence. Well, do you plan to tell the Archdeacon, Andreas? There were other people in Kiersau and Tassing who had motives to kill the Baron. The widow Kemperin despised the Lorenz for maiming her late husband. Maimed how? The Baron beat him savagely following an argument about trespassing on Kemper's farm. His injuries were so severe that they never truly healed, and he needed a cane to walk. He died less than a year ago. Ottilia is certain it's because of the wounds he received that day. Why did the two quarrel? My understanding is it was simply an argument about trespass that got out of hand. Now I suppose that she will lose the home. My apologies. His home. For what reason? Should an aged widow not live out her remaining days in peace? She should, but she won't. She didn't squeeze out any little Kempers for old Rannig, so away the house goes. Yeah, because women must fight to own property. We exist on the sufferance of men. Whether law is just or unjust is immaterial, the widow's motive is clear. The injustice of a law is not immaterial to those who suffer at the expense of it. Yep. A good man does not sit idly by while injustice flourishes around it. Which is bullshit? Which bit is bullshit, Kashi? I'm never sure in the time delay. I don't realise I'm reading through these at a bit of pace. What the hell is a half-trained artist with half a university degree going to do against the might of the Holy Roman Empire? Idiots! Oh, the woman getting nothing is absolute crap. Like, pure bullshit. Especially when it was mentioned that, oh, it wasn't always like this, and then they just recently brought it in. And you're like, well, could undo it, but that doesn't benefit the men, does it? To undo shit like that. You see the same shit like this now. I'll briefly mention it because I'll get on a big fuck off rant like I always do, that there's so many things that are in place that are actual bullshit that people will point out are bullshit, and when people are in a position to do something about it, like, I don't know, our Prime Minister, the Cabinet, when these people have the option to change, they won't because it suits them to be exactly as it is. It benefits the tiny 1% of people, and they don't have a fucking change. And it pisses me off. Anyway, 19 Vampy Dust, 1 to go. It's getting Nakashi. I hope this has been a good kind of background thing for getting your vampy dust. You ran out of vamps location. On to the next one then. You've established a motive for the widow, Andreas, but there's another matter that requires inquiry. Motivation, good. So I liked it. I like to be your motivation, Kashi. I'm glad I can inspire you to be like that. While women and men are equal in most natures, women are weaker in strength. How could a woman of Attilia's age overpower a healthy man like the Baron? True. I wanted that myself. Have you found anything that she could have used to kill the Baron? Nope. I cannot find a murder weapon. If you wish to convince the Archdeacon that an old woman killed the Baron, you'll need more than just a motive. Are there any others? Prior Ferenc feared the Baron would report his occult interest to Inquisitors. Let's just land Ferenc in it. Ferenc and the Baron shared a fascination with the occult text. The Baron was pressuring the Prior to perform the ritual for him while he was visiting Kirsau. When Ferenc refused, the Baron threatened to turn him into the Inquisition. How did you come by this knowledge? Stole a note. I found written evidence, a letter from Ferenc to the Baron in which he discusses all of these matters. It's a dangerous thing among dabbling in the occult. His very soul could be in danger. Forget the soul, he could have been defrocked, excommunicated, even killed, all for a little curiosity. Better to stay stupid and ignorant, that's what I say. We're well aware. Is curiosity such an awful thing? No, but it was the knowledge of the nature of good and evil that caused the fall of man. The seeds of some corrupting fruit may lie sleeping between the pages of many dangerous books. Prior Ferenc feared loss of his status, his life, and even God's grace. Men have killed for less. How might the Prior have accomplished the deed? I'm not certain. I haven't found anything that I think he could have used as a weapon. It will be a challenge to convince the Archdeacon that a Prior committed a murder this foul. If you mean to suggest that Ferenc is a suspect, you must find a weapon to convince the Archdeacon. Are there any others? Oh, we're not suspecting Lucky. Okay. You have brought a worthy mystery before this court, Andreas. I pray to God we have granted you the insight you need to face the coming challenge. Thank you, Your Majesty. I am prepared to meet the day. Before you go, Andreas, there is one more thing to consider. You will be summoned to the Archdeacon to tell him what you know. But you need not tell him everything. She means you should only tell him about the people you don't mind dying. One way of putting it. There is a place for a noble lie. This is not one of them. Why? The Baron is dead. All of the people with a motive to kill him suffered, either directly or indirectly, from his wickedness. Simply mentioning the name of the Archdeacon may endanger them, whether they had anything to do with the murder or not. Right, no point throwing everyone waist deep into shit. I protest any attempt at deception, but you must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andreas. Little time remains before you must stand before the Archdeacon. Use it wisely. I will do my best. Till we meet again, Andreas, God be with you. And also with you, blah blah blah. I need to find a murder weapon. I couldn't find anything in the church. That is definitely where, obviously definitely where he got killed, but like, is that going to be where the murder weapon is? Right, I need to use this time wisely here. To find Lucky's. Let me have a nosy. Is there anything else I can pick up and just talk to people? Nah. Andreas, make it quick. Yeah, what's it? Leave flowers, who were they for? It's none of your business. I won't talk to you about this, Andreas. Don't ask me again. I found the note. Do you know where it came from? No. Glare stoically. All you're getting from me, Andreas. continue glaring. Keep looking at me like that, you're going to regret it. But I keep staring. That's supposed to do scare me. Just answer my question. What? Found it with my tools the night before Rothvogel was killed. I don't know what it means. Why don't you keep it since you care so much? You done? One grave for two innocents. Isn't that the grave in the forest? Your business. I'll talk to you about this, Andreas. Don't ask me again. Oh then, right. Right, you look. I'm trying to help here. Like, Lucky, can you just work with me instead of being so miserable? I do get why he's miserable though. Like his daughter's dead and presumably grandchild. I'm just pure latching onto this theory, man. Do I have anything to suspect Klaus? Anything to suspect Thomas? I haven't been to the mill. We're still not going to the mill because I've picked the wrong one. Mill. We else. Let's talk to else. I've forgotten your name. I'm wounded. How about we call you Else? No. I mean, no, please. Not when my husband can hear. Not yet. Of course, my apologies. He's just suspicious of men's attention. Is he, aye? Right, everyone, live a little. Oh! Not everyone deserves to live a little. Okay. Clara, Ava have an artist boarding with them. That must be very exciting. For them or me. Andreas! Oh, while I meant living on a farm among the townspeople. Isn't it very lively? I'm struggling to find a murder weapon site and it's winding me up. I want to find this murder weapon. Only when Peter starts raving about the miller's toll, only when ill Peter wakes up in the night and can't find the chamber pot. I'll go with that one. I'll start bringing some joy to the household though. She lovely little girl. I pray the Lord may someday bless us with a daughter. Very true. You finish with your gabble, there's work that needs doing. Sorry, I have to get to my labours. Apologise for bothered you until later, Mistress Millerin. Well then. I keep expecting this to play out like, oh, I'm a detective and I'm going to like find everything, but let's say only a Peter. Lots of good. There we go. Achievement for petting 5 animals. Paul, right? I don't think we've talked before. I'm Andreas. I'm staying with the Gittners. Oh, but you're not a farmer. Why are you living with farmers? Fair point. Let me board them while I work in the Abbey Scriptorium. You're a monk. I do. The wins in this are quite funny. Oh, like you do drawings? Drawing, painting, calligraphy. Goes in the book. I can put it there. That how you get money? I help with the commissions, yeah. Art is a job, just like being a miller is a job. It's also a calling. I didn't. My dad says drawing's stupid. It's not worth anything. Yeah, your dad's a prick. See, your dad's wrong. So, you like to draw? Yes, more than anything that I have to do what dad can't see. He gets mad. Dad doesn't like some of the things I do. I don't tell him. Can I? Oh, good influence. Encourage Paul to draw. Sometimes I draw in the ruins in the meadow where dad can't see. What do you draw? Cats, mum, I don't know, stuff. Probably shouldn't be talking to you, dad won't like it. You're probably right. Until later, Paul. Hey, keep drawing, alright? Yeah. Right, Lenhart. Yeah, this conversation over with. The Gertner's bolder, aren't you? How could you tell? Like, you're like a man who understands the power of appearances. Okay, unlike the Gertners. The farmers. A little dignity wouldn't hurt them. They bleat like sheep when times get hard. Only Ava's got a backbone. Can we, like, stick him in there and just grounded up slowly and painfully. How is she, by the way? Or is she mad at you? I'm a little curious. She used to bring the ball to me, but Peter insists on delivering it now. A shame. She'd shown such curiosity about the mill. I'd hoped to foster that. There's something special about it. There's the only one mill in Bavaria. Did you know? Constructed in exacting detail from Dutch specifications. The gem of the Alps, and none of the incurious dolts here can appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sure it's the peasants who are the problem. Wow, that was a quick conversation. These must be Paul's drawings. Love them. Collapsed. This must have allowed access to the aqueduct. Hoping I'd find something down there. I'm saying that the only thing I'm really trying to find is a murder weapon. Right, Mela. Try to think them. There must be somewhere I haven't looked. Let me have a nosy at this map. Oh, that was the map. Beat the Shankle, beat the Shrine, beat the Waterfall, the Mill. I think I've been everywhere. Been to the stables, been to the guest house, Abbot House. Wait, have I been to the Abbot House? I've been. I've definitely been everywhere in the church. I think this only leads to the house. Nope, leads to Abbot House, but I cannot get in. Anything in the guest house? Pet the dog. Nope. Got much else to do other than go speak to the Archdeacon. Oh no, wait, I want to speak to Cecilia actually. Finally. Right. Yeah. It's none of that of yours. Well, since they turned up, did. Right, given that the Baron was murdered, yeah. Okay. Do you not trust in the Abbot's judgment? Let's just keep it, as do I. I share concerns over the Abbot's assumptions about Brother Piero's guilt, but you must be careful how you proceed. The Abbot does not want anything to interfere with the Archdeacon's investigation. That includes you. Then help me. Help you what? Blame someone else for the murder? Help me find justice. What does justice look like, Andreas? I won't know until I find out who actually did it. I am simply a nun. Why do you think I can help you? You know what happens in the Abbey better than anyone. Other than the Abbot, especially. The Abbot sees only the brother's side. You need to watch over the sisters and know what's happening with the brothers. True. Alright, I did have reason to be concerned about Baron Rothgovel's presence. The Baron caused irreparable harm to one of the sisters on his last visit. The damage was severe enough that she had to leave us for some time. That is why I removed the sisters from his presence as soon as I could. Which sister? No, Andreas, I don't think that would be appropriate. It's a painful memory, Andreas. Doesn't help. I understand this is less information you likely want, but I do not think I can tell you any more in good conscience. Trust me when I say that the victim of this incident could not have killed the Baron. Have any records on it, on what happened? We keep records on all the sisters in the library. Not that it does you any good, you're not allowed. Can I ask Sister Luminata? She won't give them. Our records aren't available for outsiders to look through. I found the secret entrance. Don't try it. You'll be caught and you'll be lucky if the Abbot only banished you from the Abbey until Judgment Day. Right, you're probably right. Now I know what I'm looking for. Oh, should have came to speak to her sooner. The shovel has blood on the blade. I think Sister Matilda used it in the garden. I should ask her about it. Right, that wasn't there before. Oh, I'm so not in the right place. I meant to go to the shrine. So we have potentially murder weapon. Who is Matilda? Okay. Right, I don't know if you see the bottom of that dress. The habit. I can't remember what the outfit's called. I don't know if that's meant to be blood. Or we must see others niggas talking to men unless it's truly necessary. Ask you about your shovel. The garden shovel? I wouldn't say it's mine. It belongs to the Abbey. I just use it more than the other sisters. Blood on it. I recently used it to kill baby rabbits in the garden. The other sisters are too squeamish to do it. Didn't clean it because I was going right back into the dirt anyway. But why bring up the shovel? Oh, I understand. No, I didn't use it to kill the Baron. A man is not a rabbit. Did you receive a strange note? Others have received notes. Let's see. Remember what he did. The violence you suffered. The red bird flies. Matins chapter. Rothgovel. The red bird. Found it in my bed in the nun's dormitory. You can keep it if you like. Your bed? Who could have put it there? The only people allowed to be on the Garden are the sisters. I can't imagine any of them making this. Mother Cecilia and Sister Illuminata have beautiful handwriting. Both of them have been so kind to me. Cheers for your time. Actually, could Marguerite be the one that had irreparable damage? Wasn't always blind, was she? Okay, really do I speak? Don't think I can do this with Illuminata there, can I? Right, I need to wait until later. It's annoying because I know what I'm looking for now. I should have spoke to her sooner. In the tower. Right, I was meant to go look at the book. Oh, but guys there. What Prior Frank was doing with his book. The reliability of a university of 5 churches. The Hungarians call it PEX. Where Frank is from. Doctor of Theology, George of Gran. Friend of his? More red. Nah. Text and astronomy looks like. I'm not familiar with it. Floppy book hand could have been produced by an abbey of note. Not from here and not recently. That couldn't be done. Although it's definitely Frank's handwriting between the lines and in the margins. Is he notating a text for the University of Pex? Is he notating the text for his personal use? Is he notating a text for the benefit of future readers? It's a thorough commentary. These look like star signs. Looks scribbled not like Frank to be so sloppy. And he didn't even blot the ink dry. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, astrological symbols. Written below. Greek to be sure. Doesn't make any sense. It's not even a word, it's just a jumble of letters. Must be a cipher. What's the key? Suppose I'll figure out in due time, but I'll need to copy this all down to reference later. I need to solve a cipher. Can I do that just by looking at notes? No. Nah, okay. Oh, what's this? Volvo? Seen these before on astronomy and medical tracks. What's this one for? Two wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. And the outer edge of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elemental symbol. Greek, Latin, and elemental symbols. It's obvious someone with a cult interest fashioned this. Quarton of the upper disc aligns a different elemental symbol with the top of the lower disc. Given a number of letters and sides of the discs, there's enough space for a total of 4 versions of the Latin alphabet. This must relate to the Greek letters I found in Ferenc's book. I need to compare them. These symbols aren't the same. The elements don't appear in the cipher and the astrological symbols aren't on the vulva. There has to be some connection between them that I'm missing. Get a book in the library. All else fails, back to ask wellness notes. He lives off the North Commons. Everything went pleasantly enough in the infirmary, so maybe he'd be willing to help. Were you there? Like, were you actually there? Another note. No, there are deep indentations in this parchment. Whoever wrote on the page above it must have been angry. I'm going to make a charcoal rub on this page and reveal the content of the writing. Oh, looks like we can. I mean, I wish there was a bit of a faster way of doing this, but like that, yeah, just clear as an alpine day. It's a letter from the Baron, to the Baron from Ferenc. As Ferenc wrote the letter I found in the guest house. Lorenz was blackmailing Ferenc. It's the same text. Right, I can try going to speak to Werner. Copy the letter. Get it. No, speaking to the doc then. I mean, Werner's not my biggest fan, but I'll talk to him if it means I can skip having to wait and go to the library, because I don't think that's happening. I feel like I'm going to get called upon before then. Well, where he is. That takes us to the mill. Central. Lucky definitely won't want to speak to me. Stalls? What is it? I know you're upset, but you're a doctor. You know how the elements relate to astrological signs. You came here to ask for my help. I did a murder somehow. This could prove Brother Piero's innocence. Did you even go to university? How did you not learn this? Very good student, I suppose. You're nothing more than an undisciplined dilettante. So say it. Excuse me? You need my help. Came all the way here to ask me for it, so admit that what we both already know. Say you're nothing more than undisciplined dilettante. Just say it. Need this information. Maybe to apply that resolve to your studies, you wouldn't have completed your doctorate. You would have completed your doctorate. Alas, you'll never know. An artist's life for you. No, so Linty. It's very simple. Even someone with a bachelor's degree should be able to understand. Each astrological sign is ruled by one of the 4 elements. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are fire. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are water. Air rules over Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And now let's see the power of your trivium education. What signs can you infer are ruled by Earth? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Good. Now leave and never return. Here ends the lesson, Master Mailer. Right. Good. Do not need the book. You know what? I'm not even going to be here for much longer, so just deal with these, like, just petty arseholery. It means I can get on with this. All the way back. Where am I going? Oh, I remember. Going to the Prior's house. Really hope no one else is in here. Someone doesn't know how to get rid of this parchment. Probably wasn't burned more than a day ago. Also got a note. Now I know the connection between the astrological symbols in the cipher and the elemental symbols in the Volvel. The Renk's note should be easy to decipher. Oh, right, I don't turn it right. Okay, okay. I don't think so. Oh, right. Oh, idiot. I thought it was automatically. Never mind. That does. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Right. Let me start again. I didn't see the bit that I could switch. Let's see. Yellow, so that would be that. I see that symbol. Oh, it is Earth. And then Virgo. That's not Virgo, that sign, is it? That. What? That. And then back to fire. To air. Then to earth. Then. Oh, wait, we're still on earth. And then. Water. Gerhard, as in the late brother Gerhard. It can't be a coincidence. Gerhard. Brother Gerhard died sometime last year. How does this connect to him? Is it an anagram? Arid, hardier, ego. Sure, Adoc would know. There are 7,560 different combinations. I don't have to say so to brute force. Right, let me think. Did he use his name for an abbreviation? A lot of letters. Cipher inside a cipher? I'm not equipped with the key to solve it. So, why his name? And why Gerhard? Could be Greek. Never heard of an Italian or Spaniard named Hygehard. Either. Ridiculous. Maybe it's an abbreviation and a name. Gerhard is a name. What's HI? Odignota? Or hence Ile Lacrimae? Yeah. Here lies Gerhard. Gerhard's grave. I wonder if it's something to do with the Baron's murder. Ooh, I should ask the abbot for permission to exhume the grave as soon as possible. Oh, that's going to go down really fucking well, isn't it? You got a vampire disease. Oh no. So what does that mean you like suffer from vampirism? No going out during the day. No eating garlic. God man. Imagine never be able to eat garlic. What would be the point? Oh yep, soon. It's gonna take a few days to get For that to come round then. Right, I'm gonna have to wander about and see if I can find the abbot. Cannot imagine him ever being in the kitchen. Yes, I can't let you down there. Father Gellert does not want to be talking to Brother Piero before the Archdeacon arrives. A few minutes? I really shouldn't. I need to talk to him. Fair enough. Even though I had nothing but blue arrows. Ah, well. 3. Oh, nah, but where are you? This place is too big. Oh. I mean, hiding places for the abbot. Father Abbot said I should help you if you needed, so here I am. That is a matter. Suspect something's hidden in Gerhard's grave. Do you think you can dig it up for me? You asked Father Gellert. I want to help, but don't think I should unless he says it's alright. I don't... It's so stupid. It's a game, but I don't feel right lying. Especially because it's like, don't lie because you will be found out. Oh, the Abbot house. Right. Oh, obviously. The Louis dog to pet. Oh, shake paws with. Right, so shake paws with one already. Right, get on that. Andreas. Dr. Stolz tells me you insulted him. God, I'm an arsehole, Andreas. Really? Insulted my brother. Clearly you don't understand the grave nature of this situation. I know you and Brother Piero are close. You must trust that if Piero is innocent of the Baron's death, God will reveal as much to the Archdeacon. There is more at stake here than you understand. Given that I'm not the Lord and don't have perfect understanding of all things, of course that's the case. That may be, but I can't in good conscience let an innocent man face death while a murderer runs loose. What is at stake then? Aside from an innocent man's life. There are few extant double monasteries with working scriptoriums any longer. The costly operating the church does not approve of them. Baron Rothwogel was a friend of the Prince Bishop, and if the Prince Bishop was so inclined, he could order that abbey closed and a community disbanded. A community of which you are not a member, and so whose precarity you can't understand. I thought you were a clever man, Andreas. Your ignorance disappoints me. I wish to disappoint you, but I do not want an innocent man to die. Which is why I've come to you with a request. I haven't made it yet. The night when Baron was killed, I forbade you in no uncertain terms from lingering at the Abbey. Undermined me, flouted my authority, I will not stand for it. Actions have consequences, Andreas. You and I are done. Well. Baron, murdered at Kiersau, these are dark days indeed. For Piero, I admit, would never have thought him the type. What could have possessed him? It's a half step from the grave. You really think he could kill a man in his prime? School your tongue, Andreas. A murderer he may be, but the man is still your brother in Christ. Envy and pride inspire men to madness, Andreas, even old men. You have come to me for a reason. Do you need something? Came across a strange note in your fireplace. When others are untasking with the same hand, it seems to have appeared out of nowhere. Let me jump to, is there a reason you don't want me in your home? I mean, generally, just don't be in my house. Any person of manners knows better than to go snooping through others' things. I have nothing to hide. I burn the note. What was left was difficult to read, but I could make out the Redbird Matins. It was a strange little thing I found on my desk after waking up from Matins. It meant nothing to me, so I put it in the fire. Do you know who might have put it there? Surely it's just a loose scrap, but the hand was handsome, you're correct. Unlike anything penned by the brothers in the scriptorium, to be certain. Unsettling. Do you remember what the note said? Only that I found its contents nonsensical and disturbing. The remaining legible part read the red bird. I don't know what that could be. Scrap for some bestiary? I couldn't say. My eyes watch the heavens, not the trees. Although we do see many red birds at this altitude. Common robin, perhaps, or a swallow? That doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it was nonsense. Why'd you find it stubborn? Enough. It was trash, nothing more, and I have naught else to say about it. Just one last thing. Everyone in this abbey, but what does it matter to you? It was just a scrap of paper. Oh, he's not meant to know that I was doing examinations, so I'll say strange feeling. I should pray the Lord settles your spirits so I might have some quiet. Any coincidence? Strange. We operate a scriptorium, Master Mailer, and the house perhaps the largest library in Bavaria. We are awash in parchment scraps. They multiply like silverfish between the pages of our books. Are you satisfied? Don't have to be. A few more questions. Where did you get that? Lorenz manservant? That might shed light who killed the Baron. He meant to coerce me into performing a ritual to help him with a condition. I refused, as the letter makes abundantly clear. The French disease. World's curious behaviours. Yumerki might explain his cavalier interest towards your mutual interest. He seemed to believe he was untouchable. I am under no such illusions. Cult rituals. I am the prior of the Kearstow Scriptorium, one of the few of its kind left in Christendom. Modest though the abbey may be, a library contains work on subjects rarely found beyond its walls, certainly not all in the same place. For certain academic interests, it's perhaps the one place we meet and discuss them. Yeah, it's rich for scholarly insight. The Baron's interest was more than academic. When he wished to make it practical, I refused. There's nothing more to it. Inquisition's not kind to practitioners of witchcraft. I did not kill Baron Norfolk, and I do not care if you believe me. It's a simple fact, which the Archdeacon will surely realise. Is that all? I have duties I really should attend to. Nearly. And why were you sneaking about the scriptorium? Why you tried to distract me? Because you insist on prying matters that are none of your business, and I grew wary. Let us take a common understand, Master Mailer, as two brothers in Christ. Please, let's. The scriptorium is my domain, and you are a guest here. As long as that is true, I do not answer to you, but the abbot only. Is that clear? Why aren't you the abbot? It's an elected position, isn't it? Are you not better suited? Are we done? I guess. Can't get into the lower abbey. Right. I don't feel good about it, but I'm going to see if I can lie. And get me to dig up this grave, because I feel like I need to know what's in here for this. Right, honesty. I'll have no place to go. I'll become like those men in the forest living all alone. I can't. You don't have to dig. It didn't mean to upset you. Not mad at me. I'll leave you in peace. Be well. Well, that went to shit, didn't it? Gonna do it again? Nah. Okay. Well, I have a shovel. So Why can't I just go and do it? I need to dig up this grave. I want to know if he was up to. But Otto would help if I asked. Ooh, Otto. Okay. Right. All the way back. I can't fast travel in this, can't I? No. Otto will be. Well. Where will Otto be actually? Maybe in town, isn't he? If we head back. Find wee Otto. Thomas. Klaus. Not Otto, that's Indris. Don't know why I keep thinking that's Otto when I know it's not. Lucky. Go back to the church. Druckers. Like, hold on. I can look at people so I can, like... Where is... Right, we've got old Otto. I just need a wee refresher on what it looked like. This is in alphabetical order. Right, okay. It's not that way. Right, I've got Elpeter, non-Elpeter, like Yorg. Where is it likely to be, man? Northtown, maybe? Well, no. No. Yeah, I'm not getting in there. I don't think I'm ever getting in there. Dino house. Just going in circles here. France. No, God, I just want to find an auto. Am I being unreasonable? I want to have 2 copies of each of the new promo pack mon. That would wait. What ones are in the promo packs? Rayquaza. Honestly, I've just stopped with trying to get the promo ones. Just getting no luck. I'm getting no luck generally with the Pokemon packs, which is very frustrating. What to do? That one. Yeah, backslab, smoky. What a thought. Old all. Young all. It's just... Aye. Promo packs are a pain. Look, it would be good if you could have, see if you like gather up a collection and just do it now how you open like the 10 pack, if you could do it like that. Make life a lot easier. To the shrine. Oh. Okay, thanks Nancy, I will like them. Perfect, she'll like them very much. I know. Flame alls are ridiculous. It's annoying you can There is a button to claim all, but not for promo packs. You'll let 7 of these requests in it. Yeah. There'll be a lot of people that might forget about the promo pack, so it's a lot of good things to battle with for some trades. You're leaving for Citia. Bites was yes, and the last of the fall's apples. Many of us still rotted when the spring damp came, but not this one. Seemed appropriate to bring it for her. You know the story of Citia? Mentioned it. She's very dated, as dear as the famed Saint Marie, it's still not as widely known. Does it seem unusual that such a small mountain town with just so many saints? Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't trade promo cards. Oh, that's even more annoying then. If they're going to give you so many, and then just be like, you can't do it with them, or like trade them in for the whatever it's called. 7 of the X, my god, man. Tassin's blessed being found on a great trade road and fertile land close to the Lord here in the Alps. Like it. Oops. There was a daughter of the town leader, the first of the pagans made to convert. She led St. Moritz to a spring, and when he baptized her, the earth grew lush, green, rich with fruit. What fruit? Big, juicy apples and pears. Pears, gooseberries, currants, apples, and other fruits native to place Satius had ever seen. Moritz and his starving men were saved by the miracle, and the town was brought to Christ's side. In a way, we were all saved that day. I'd say in the end. She was martyred for her faith. I feel she is with us still, don't you, Bert? In the tree. Oh, that doesn't seem like. Oh, Andreas. The Lord works beyond the bounds of man's rationality. Do you think you know better than him? Nah. I'm sorry too. My ire isn't truly for you. Anyway, this tree was grown from an acorn fallen off the tree that provided the kindling for Satia's pyre. Not grim at all. Through God's grace, she is always here with us, working her miracles. She seems very important. It's through her work and the Lord's grace that I have the life I do now. I owe all my joy in life to her. I appreciate sharing that. Right, I'm away. Goodbye. I have to be getting on with. I need to find an auto. Could it be up here, is he? Look at the ruins. I mean, glad to go to be somewhere. Carl, I've got Helena. That's not auto. I mean, auto would win at like a bloody hide and seek match, I can tell you that. Eric, Anna, great. Oh, for God's sake, he has Zimmerman. Should have checked that. The bad friend of yours was killed up at the Abbey. Like, yeah. Seems he had many enemies at the Abbey in this town. Got that right. Can't think of anyone in Tassin who liked the man. Do you need something? Otherwise I got things to do. Yeah, you can help me dig up a grave. I believe something might be hidden there. It could be related to the Baron's murder. Something more than a dead monk? A weird place to hide something, but then again, it's not every day people go digging in a graveyard. I hope. Talk to Abbott about this mischief when I get my grubby hands all over his stuff without his permission. He forbade it. And you still want me to do it? Sure, why not? It'll take a few hours though, especially if I'm digging alone. You don't care that they said he shouldn't? What do I give a shit if he gets mad? He's an arsehole. Do I do this now or not? Otto. I like Otto. Good guy. So Town Carpenter, what's that like? Exhausting, not unlike this here. Satisfying too to make things with my hands, to feel the sun on my neck and sap under my fingers. And I haven't fallen off a roof yet, so all in all, can't complain. Do you want to be a carpenter? It never crossed my mind to do anything else. I was always going to do what my father did. Who else would I have learned? But I like being a carpenter. It's necessary work. It keeps me talking to everyone in town and aware of what's troubling them. Many people in Tassin are struggling, Andreas. Peasants especially. Heard as much from Clara. They used to be able to pay a portion of their taxes and crops, but the abbot put an end to that. Now if they get a bad price from Miller, they don't have enough to pay the abbey. That's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. The abbot might own the land, but he doesn't work it. He just reaps the benefits of others' efforts. But it's not just him. The law, imperial law, that's what gives him the power. So maybe the laws have to change. Someone should do something about it. Who though? No city tradesman like you. Too much work. Wouldn't want to get your hands dirty. Anyway, I should get back to digging. It's going to take a while. This is all on my own. Got a ways to go yet. Why don't you go take a look around? Oh, Father Matthias is here. With a wooden headstone too. Things must be worse for the abbey than I thought. Abbey must be having money troubles. I would explain why the abbot's wringing the peasants dry. The rest of the abbots are in the crypt or under the church. Took a look at them while inspecting the foundations with Endress. Kiersau was built on top of a road, an old Roman fort. Not cheap to maintain by any means. Surprised didn't have to pay enough for a tombstone. Heard the abbot and the prior arguing back when I repaired this scriptorium roof. Whatever problems Kiersau's having, I'm going on a while. Sister Maria the librarian, probably before your time. I was a boy when she passed. My father spoke of her well though. She said she reminded him of his own grandmother. A sweet woman who loved the Lord. I expect the abbot will have her dug up soon. 4. Brothers and sisters are buried here until the bodies decompose. Then they're dug up and moved to the abbey's crypt. Ghoulish tradition I've always thought. What's dead should remain buried. Except this grave. Well, hopefully. But then they don't have much space here and many of the monks aren't long for death themselves, so... Brother Jacob from Cologne. Did you ever meet him? Spoke a couple of times. He was a funny man, just about the only one of these monks with a sense of humour. Funny monk. Sad to have missed him. He had a gift for manipulating his features and his voice to imitate the other monks. A man like that is wasted at an abbey. Oh. We got trouble. Shot angry monk coming this way. Ooh. Matthias is not going to like this. I could hide, but I'd be putting Otto in a tough spot. Not going to be happy with me if he has to deal with Matthew on his own. But this could be the clue that unlocks the truth about who killed Lorenz. It's a little trouble if it saves an innocent man's life. Yeah, leaving you to it, Otto. Sorry. Master Zimmerman, the abbot didn't tell me you were doing work in the graveyard today. You know how that is with the abbot and his whims. The abbot did tell you to do this, correct? Respects your skill and work ethic. I would hate to have to undermine that trust by revealing your perfidy. I don't even have the word there. I'm sure it'd be a real trial for you. Listen, brother, I don't go around digging up dead monks for the fun of it. It's a lot of work. Not that you'd know anything about that. We labour for the Lord. Not quite the same as me breaking my back for the abbey's benefit, is it? I don't have time for this. I have my rounds to attend to. And do be sure to tidy up after you're done, Mr. Zimmerman. Feel a little bit shit for doing that, but I kind of need it to be done. Ways to go yet? Why don't you take a look around? Alignments of the founder of the Abbey. Anything else to look at? Yep. Mother Brunhilde. Abbotissa? But anyone's in that one. Given the age, I guess she's long been moved to the Abbey crypt by now. Worry fellow girl that might try to punish us for this? God willing, we'll be done before he finds out about it. Do you want me to speed it up? Sure. Would you care about my back? Christ. I never said speed up. Well, I've reached the body, but it looks fine enough, decay notwithstanding, but something stuffed a sack up under his ribs. Arcane tools that could serve no other purpose. What would you use these for? Magic. Two are plated with precious metals and engraved, a silver chased rod and a golden plate. The rod has symbols of the zodiac on it. The plate has some script I don't recognise. And a knife. Seems oddly enough, but together the other two buried here. Yeah, why would somebody bury them though? They're forbidden. There's blood in some of the symbols in this rod. Dry to be certain, but not that old. Frank tried cleaning this, but wasn't able to remove all the blood. This be what he used to kill Lorenz. So we have a murder weapon, we also have a motive. Can't say, but may be connected to the Baron's murder. What's going on here? I need to figure out all. Thanks for your help. I should find someone to eat with. Frank, do you fancy some lunch? Oh. Now we found some interesting items. A knife, a plate, a rod, all engraved with zodiac symbols. And magical tools. What are they used for? How should I know? One of the brothers must be playing an especially ill-advised joke. Likely brother Guy. He has no respect for anyone deceased or otherwise. I'll see what it says. Master Mailer, let's not drag the other brothers into this. I know they're yours for rank. You're correct. The knife, plate and rod are mine. I hid them for fear of the Baron. He was pressuring me to perform a ritual, as you know. I believed, foolishly I see it now, that if the objects could not be found, I could persuade him to give up his obsession with using them. And you can bring yourself concerns to the abbot, because he's warned you off these antics before. Our community is already at risk. The situation with our funds, the very nature of a double monastery. Fears reprisal from the church. He is right to. You would not jeopardise that, would you? That depends on you. How do you explain the blood? On the silver rod, it's obvious you tried to clean it off, but it stained the engravings. It's your blood, the result of a benign ritual invoking the aid of angels. See what you're implying, Master Mailer, and you cannot truly believe that I killed the Baron. Can you? Straight into the Polish Inquisition. I would never. I'm a man of God. This is a matter for the Archdeacon to decide, as the abbot has tried to impress upon you. Please go, Andreas. I cannot talk about this any longer. And like nobody here. I wonder actually if I can sneak into the library if everyone's out for lunch. Out for lunch. No, okay, maybe not. It's honest that there's too many suspects in this, man. God, who do we have lunch with? Gonna try and find somebody to have lunch with. Maybe here. Nope. Who's this guy? Sepp. Are you Joseph? That's right. Well, Sepp. Sepp Hubner. Ooh, then Sepp it is. Yep, looking at Abbey Scriptorium. Oh, past Mill Farm with that family. I came out of town to talk to Enris about some nails, just waiting for him to finish up. I will leave you to it. Others? Let's just have lunch here. Would you like to join us? I'd love to. Blah 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 blah. Just missed that stable by husband and children. We take comfort that she will be with you in paradise. Christ a lot. Probably shouldn't have skipped that bit. Time for repacking more efficiently. How has the packing went so far, Cashy? Assad Galt raised his hand to me in green. I should have spat at his feet. I don't know how we're going to pay the Abbey's taxes if he raises the milling fee. An arrangement? Not to that man, not with the bad blood between us. I could try to speak with him, he's friendly with me. Why make things easy? Peter, eh? Sorry, Dad, I won't, I promise. Only had half the weight, so I went out and bought a bunch of fun souvenirs. What souvenirs did you get for folk? Yeah, you're going to give yourself chest pains again. On that. Not my chest, it pains me, boy. Christ, my back hurts. How are we going to get those fields planted in time? I'm picking up slack, haven't I? We'll be alright. I've done it. Up with the sun no matter the weather. Out there in the muck and the elements, working my hands to goddamn splinters. What's your heart, son? Do I leave Clara a widow? It'll still probably be under, but that's okay. Because then I can bring more fun stuff back with me. Exactly. That's it. I'm gonna go see Agnes Steiner in balm for your back. And I want a goddamn women's medicine. If Agnes' medicine is good enough for me and Clara, I don't see why I can't help you. Agnes, if it's Agnes you got a problem with, Dad, why don't you see Dr. Saltz? Some nice magnets, a wee Coneheed figurine, Nessie bag and t-shirt. Good choice. Nice oven mitts. I like a wee nice oven mitt. Florian? Yes, it was on the tip of my tongue. Why are you so fond of the Abbey, Peter? Florian might live at the Abbey, but he's still a soldier still. Only one of them worth talking to now that Father Matthias has passed. Is that a few months ago? 34 or 35 months, I believe. Young minds. A couple years, a couple months, you get to my age, there's no difference. They are very handy. I like novelty ones, but not novelty ones that work, obviously. So I've had a novelty one that did not work and found that out the hard way. He was impressed by my age, though I must have been blessed by the Lord. And all about my life and the things I'd seen. Man for a monk, not like that new abbot. Only cares about his coffers. That's the Abbey. See you up there much, Andreas? The abbot keeps him busy. Dinner with him in Endress recently. He was working on some repairs to the abbot's house. Did anyone at the Abbey have a hello from me? Come on, York. That's quizzically. Get it. It was stupid anyway. A truly ugly dog magnet for my sister who lives in Scotland. We get each other ugly magnets because she's travelled more than me recently. She's brought me tons of stories and I was like, you must have them. Are both of you heading it, or is it just yourself? You know anything about the town? Story of Martin. Why is he a dick? Treats his wife terribly. Brigitte tries to help her, but he doesn't hear a word of kindness from her that he can't turn into an insult. He's a lazy little thief with no morals and a wretched disposition, if you ask me. Doesn't get it from nowhere. That's an arsehole. That's hard an excuse. You need to take that to your father. Just full of arguments, man. She was in March last year, so not long ago. I'm nice for your head out though. Jacob has arrived. To get to Chapter House. She needed to book flights. She couldn't for various reasons. That's sorry to hear that. But are you looking forward to it though? You're geared up, ready to go. Three weeks you're away for, isn't it? Church. That's the one. I'm picking the ugly magnet. I am looking forward to seeing that. I like seeing, like, see just pure, like, ridiculously hideous stuff. Just love it. Right. Here we are. Wait, where am I going again? Oh, Chapter House. Just be quicker going this way. Go. Definitely forward to seeing some things, but this is my home now, so I miss here. You'll be back. I think I'm unaware of your actions around this abbey in the past few days. You are mistaken. Oh. You attended the examination of Baron Rothgall's body when I forbade you from being in the abbey. You made matters worse by insulting Dr. Stolz, who I had personally invited here. Say nothing. If I do not rely so heavily on Brother Florian's skills, I would expel him from the abbey for his complicity. So I will think of a fitting punishment for him in due time. Now then, for all your meddling, you will not be welcome in Kiersau after your commission is completed. Only try to help Brother Piero. Too late for apologies. Days of interfering in the daily life of this abbey will end. Never my intent to interfere. I'll leave you to the Archdeacon. God save you, Andreas Miller. Aye. Well, actually, we already discussed our plans when you're back. So you need to come back. But good wee time planned. Please state your name for our records. Andreas Miller, artist, recently of Venice. Probably all the way to Upper Bavaria. And back to Nuremberg to finish my apprenticeship and open a workshop. It's the end of one day. Very well. Arnold, please write that down. I think we're ready to begin. Now then, Master Miller. What's your relation to Lorenz, the Baron Rothvogel? We're on friendly terms. You had a sense of him as a person? Yeah. Nobleman for all the good and ill that goes along with that title. Confident, overbearing, used to getting what he wants. Think someone'd kill him for that? Maybe. Someone had to have reason. If not that, something else. Otherwise, it makes my presence here somewhat difficult to explain. The Baron Rothvogel was murdered here in this very room. Someone did it. Father Gunnar believes it was one of his monks, Brother Piero. I have met with Brother Piero and questioned him at length. Well, it seems unlikely a man of his age and temperament could murder the Baron. Was discovered in flagrant delicto. Say something. Stop talking. Okay. If you wish to advocate on behalf of Brother Piero, I suggest shutting your mouth until I ask you a question. Piero had reasons to resent the Baron. The loss of his work, the insistence of discussing the writings of the troublemaker from Wittenberg. And as for his age and infirmity, I myself have read of many cases in which a man of modest strength succumbs to the temptations of the devil. Once seized by a devilish fever, the poor sinner gains an infernal power that allows him to inflict grievous wounds, sometimes fatal. What I'm saying is that in spite of the curious circumstances, Brother Piero is the most plausible perpetrator of this most vile act. I understand you're on friendly terms with Brother Piero. You also interacted with the Baron both in town and the Abbey. Did you witness anything that suggests someone else could have murdered Baron Rothvogel? The evidence points towards Ferenc. He was getting blackmailed. He had there was a weapon that was covered in blood, hidden as an extraordinary claim, Andreas. The abbot speaks highly of the prior and he oversees both your and Brother Piero's work, does he not? Yes, just keep to the facts. An extraordinary claim requires extraordinary evidence for me to take it seriously. Why should I take the word of an artist of a respected officer of this abbey? Provide evidence. You have proof of this? Imprint of a letter that the prior wrote to the Baron. Oh, wait. I should have went with it. I've got the actual letter. Implication of necromancy is a serious matter. The prior's position would have been in peril, possibly even his life. And how do you believe Prior Frank would have killed the Baron? I pray you will not say it was a magic ritual. Where the silver rod that belongs to the Prior Frank, it has dried blood on it. Silver rod? Likely a magical tool of some sort, but if it is of a size and weight appropriate for the head wound the Baron received. In truth, it involved a little grave digging. Well, it's not my place nor my task to hold you liable for what you've done. I will be informing Father Gernot. Anything else to say about the prior? No. Very well. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? Nah, I'm just gonna... Are you aware of anything else that might shed some light in this case? Brother Florian told you about the note he found in the Baron's clothing. Florian explained how he came to find it and told me its contents. Master Adeljäger has entered his testimony in the register. I don't understand the implications. Who is the innocent? Not sure. Whoever wrote it is a talented scribe. I understand Kirsav has two, the elderly brother Adok and the younger brother Guy. To be frank, your evidence, neither man has the skill to write in this way. Something about it too, the style is just different. Unlike Adok and Guy's writing, unlike mine. What were the particulars? It seems it will remain a mystery that stands apart from the commission of the murder. Found more notes. Notes written in the same hand and the same type of parchment to those who had motive to kill the Baron. Beyond the boundary of investigation. Okay. Until next time. Until then. Final day of law and judgment. I think we're coming to this. It was the prior of the Abbey, if you can believe it. Did you ever talk with him in the Abbey? You missed the trial, Andreas. The Archdeacon read all the charges and found him guilty. I don't know, he had murder in him. They want you to think they're so pious, but all they feel to do is slowly drain the life out of this town. Oh, here comes the procession. Did I miss anything? No, you're fine. Andreas. Oh. Agnes de qui tollis pick. Oh, okay. God knows it if even if you do not. And the miserere nobis can't be happening. Agnes de. Oh, we tried to make a run for it. Running like a chicken, cry like a woman. I order the executioner to carry out his duty. I warrant him peace and safe conduct, whatever may befall him. I mean, doesn't seem like it. Is that what it said? I might have skipped that part a bit too quickly. Thank God. Oh, this is grim, man. This is oh, no, Ferenc. Aye, that's Ferenc. Well, the Archdeacon found him guilty. Feels like multiple things here. I know this was your doing. Nothing to do with me. The Archdeacon would have reached this verdict without your testimony. I read it. Yeah, there was quite damning evidence. It's anything that wasn't true. Yeah. It was everything to do with me. It was what I told him. I mean, you never travel this way again. I'm in no fucking hurry. That one out of the abbot's favour. I mean, that was never going to happen. Time come for you to leave us? I'm afraid so. So I will have to brief Father Gerner. Made it clear I was no longer welcome at Kiersey. I don't know. All, like, the evidence does point that way, but then someone wrote him a letter. I don't think it was anyone else there. It could have been lucky, but I have like zero evidence to back that up. Whereas I had evidence to back up it was Frank. So for this, Frank's fully guilty. It was him. I don't think it was anyone else. Sad part about inevitable. I'd hoped you would stay a bit longer. The world needs you more than Kearsau does. You have grown beyond this old abbey and become a master in your own right. I will miss you, my son. We'll keep you out of trouble. I pray this is the last trouble to see my old age. And I have God to thank and you to thank for getting me out of it. Come, your masterpiece is complete. May I say it one last time before you go? Please. The opinion of one old monk matters little. All the same, I'm excited to see it finish at last. It is a masterpiece, truly worthy of the word. And it appears you took my advice to heart. And what advice was that? To put yourself in the work, not just to interpret another artist's work, but to transform it into something true. This shows the world as it is, as you have seen it, even if it's not what we want to see. Though it was not my place to say so, I am proud of you, Andreas. This scrap of parchment. Do not return here. A warning? Whose hand is this? Doesn't look like Brother Adoc's or Brother Guy's. Someone looks love to others whilst we guess investigating. It must have been written by someone who knew the darkest secrets of the town in this abbey. They tugged at those secrets to kill the Baron, like someone pulling at threads that had been buried in the past. Frightening thought, but who would do such a thing? Shine you. Do not trouble yourself overly about it. Your future lies outside of these walls. I hope you will have the time to visit me once or twice in your travels before the Lord takes me. Come as often as I can. Assuming Father Garnet doesn't forbid it. We must have faith that better days lie ahead for all of us. God bless you, Andreas Mailer. Say the same back. Good job drawing those weird animals. Yep. This? Who are they? Oh my god, is that Andreas? Oh my god, that's Andreas as an older man. You're the secrets. Man. Cecilia, maybe? Cecilia seems to know everything. Come easily anymore. But then she doesn't go out of the town. I don't know. Oh no, Casper, it's not necessary. There's nothing to be done about it now, it's too late. Like so many things. Andreas Mailer, I never expect to see your face here again. Have you been in Nuremberg for these last 7 years? Oh, Nuremberg for a few years, but I see some lucrative commissions abroad. Oh, let's go to... Where The Czech and Hungarian can reference cultural stones. English can reference cultural touchstones from London. Spanish, bit of Arabic. I'm going to go Poland. I was in Krakow, the court of King Sigismund. He has a great passion for humanism as well as a new Italian and German art. I have occasion to paint the king's physician, Jacob Isaac. Not to paint, but I did meet him. I was surprised to learn King Sigismund had ennobled him. Interesting man. You don't meet many Jews in nobility in Poland or elsewhere. Poland, one of the few places Jews may live in peace, provided the king doesn't have a change of heart. I'm surprised you care at all. Despite your extensive travel and success, you're still not welcome at Curacao. The abbot hasn't forgotten what happened. 7 years isn't all that long. Simply pay my respects to an old friend. I understand why Father Abbot expelled you from the abbey. Why were you expecting a hero's welcome? I wouldn't mind. No one wants you here, Miller. Leave. Alex Deacon is the man who found him guilty. Why should I be held responsible? Because of my evidence. So I'm just going to leave. Created enough trouble. Revolution! Right, I think we'll call it there because that is 11:15. I did not realise the time. After this conversation. That man seemed unhappy to see you. Why is the abbot so angry with you? Well, at the end of my stay in Tassin, there was a murder in Curacao Abbey. A nobleman. Father Gernot panicked and accused my friend Brother Piero of committing the crime. And God was clearly the choice. Do you know, I don't want to talk about it. That's why you mention it. It's not your fucking business. Must be a hard situation about if the abbot is still this mad at you. They were the wrong ones. But oh, why'd you come if you're not welcome? It respects. And to be honest, I'm not looking forward to returning to Nuremberg. This commission is an obscene vanity piece under the pretext of a religious scene. My patrons just want to celebrate themselves and their wealth. I dread each new commission more than the last. Every step I take towards home is agonising. What? Master, you're famous and rich. Your work is wonderful. When I saw your altarpiece in Nuremberg, I begged my father to help me become your apprentice. I don't understand how you could accomplish all that and that you have and be unhappy. Like my brothers, I thought it was my dream. Once I wanted this life so much that it consumed my every waking thought. I don't know if I've changed or what I wanted was never real. Maybe I've been a fool this whole time. Learn from my mistakes. Yeah, shouldn't be bothering you. As well, friend Klaus, it's been too long. Right. Let's call it there, I think. Yeah. 8 seconds ago. Boom. So yeah. We've got a little bit more to do. I thought that was the end as well. I thought the whole point was just to find out who killed him. And that would be it. But it was not. They got me. They got me. Bye. Nah, it's not just a murder mystery. It's got layers. Like an onion. Right, let's see. I'll make this quick because it's pretty late. Bye. We'll go off and see Southie. End the night with some Disco Elysium. Why not, eh? Bye. Sunday. Finishing off. Well, potentially finishing off the race. We've got a few more rules that have been added. So need to add them. Need to spin the wheel and that could extend it. We have to do the safari thing and we have to do the Porygon thing. I don't know. But either way, Pokemon will be played. Let's pop along and see Southie for the last like 20 minutes of his stream. I'm looking forward to this. There won't be any streams next Thursday because I've got a leaving night. But need to go to Zaw, didn't they, Cashy? Neither is above it. Neither of us are above it, unfortunately. Bye. Streaming Sunday. Got some Pokemon. Back in Monday and Tuesday with some more Pentiment. So that look forward to. As a guy in work's leaving. So gonna go out for a couple of wee drinks. Aye. Did I not say work? Did I just say leaving night? Work's leaving night. Should have phrased that better. I might stream on the Friday to have anything on Friday. Don't think I do. I'll move it to another night, but I'll keep you updated. We're gonna see Southie. Cheers for being here. I am very much looking forward to the rest of Pentiment. I hope you are as well. It's late and I'm muttering, but I'm gonna go. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll catch you on Sunday for some Pokemon.